Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure that you like, make sure that you comment, make sure that you subscribe. It's Friday night. You already know how it is. You already know the vibes. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel all right. The party's here on the rum side. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is good? It's your boy, Rumboyz Robbie, the CEO of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. We got an action-packed show for you, so we're going to dive right in to getting into our sponsors. One of our sponsors, who I am in the middle of a draft with right now, we are talking about no other than PFF, ladies and gentlemen. Our homies over at Pro Football Focus have the latest, the greatest fantasy football format where you and your friends get to draft in a full-on 10 to 12-man league, picking a full 53-man roster. I am in the middle right now picking a full 53-man roster. The action has been bananas. You guys got to get on over there. Use promo code Rumboyz. Promo code Rumboyz. Go ahead and slash off 40% off that price on that thing. Or like, I think it's like, I can't even remember what the percentage is. Just fucking use the promo code, okay? Go check it out. I'm drafting right now. Shit's going crazy. David Gillespie is in that draft. It's lit. It's lit right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. We're going to keep this show just rolling. What? We're going to go ahead and also discuss our homies over at Shop GLD. Shop GLD. Get like me. You see I'm rocking the Commander's chain. You already know about that thing. Use our promo code. Take 30% off the purchase price. Hey, yo, Mike, take him to the yacht, dog. Bound out now.
Hop out in Miami when no land, ain't got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me up, you can't understand it. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Hot GLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good friend, girl, when you're not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Like, comment, subscribe, share the motherfucking content, okay? Share the content for real on all of your social media platforms. Put it on your Snapchat, your Instagram, your X, all right? I don't give a fuck. Tag goddamn X and tell her to watch it and be like, yo, I'm chilling with the most lit crew on YouTube, all right? I don't care what you got to do. Share the content, spread the word. Let's get into the cast and crew. Mike, can I get that banner to drop down for me? Gracias, senor. Speaking of Mike, speaking of one of the most ill producers in the game, my dog, my homie, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop the mic, FF. What's good? What's good? What the? There we go. What's good? What is good, Mike?
My computer's being very slow-mo right now. Okay, now we're here. I'm here. Let's go. Ah! Let's go. Party on. Let's party on. Party people, let me hear you say, let's go. Hip, hip, hooray. Ho, hey, ho. There's 3 other hoes in the back that we need to get to. Let's go.
I love hoes.
That's a different hoe. That's a different kind of hoe.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, this man is a professional scout and also a fitness guru, if you will. Ladies, check him out at Fitness Jeff on Instagram. Give it up for Jeff the Scout.
What's up, boys? By the way, I'll never get tired of that GLD song. I don't know why. That shit just hits, bro.
It just hits, bro. It gives me goosebumps. Hey, speaking of GLD, make sure y'all get icy just like me. Rep your favorite NFL team, Shop GLD. Let's go ahead and get into the very next special guest. By the way, Jeff, way to shout out our sponsor. I love that. Let's go ahead and get into our very next guest. This man is a new one here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. He's not even a new one. He's been here for like a hot minute. You guys have seen him on a lot of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network shorts. Give it up for the homie SC Express.
What's up, boys? Happy Friday. Oh, my God.
What's up, my throwback brother? My throwback brother.
That's right. U.S. national team. A little Landon Donovan action here. All right. Look, I am fired up for today. Last night we kind of got our feet wet a little bit. We kind of teased a little bit what we're going to talk about tonight. We didn't get too much into it. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go tonight. Look, I have notes. All right. I have notes. I have notes. All right. I have things. I'm ready to go. This is more written down than I did via my job all week. All right. So
before we get to the last
let's
person
go, boys. I'm ready. Let's go.
No, Jeff, before we get to the person that's the last person backstage, stop playing tic-tac-toe on your free time on the toilet.
I know, bro. His
well, he doesn't have social media, bro, so he's got to do something when he's on
his
the toilet.
his notes like he did that shit in finger painting, but as long as you can read it, I don't give a damn. Ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least.
No, he's
late
least.
like always.
He's
Everyone's
least.
favorite heel. He's on time today. He's on time today.
By
Ladies
the way,
and gentlemen, my homie, my dog, everyone's favorite heel, TDS Taco.
What time is it? Game
Taco.
time.
Taco, I also have to
Fucking
point
baby
out,
powers.
you are called TDS Taco, yet you have never eaten a taco on this show, so I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get a taco party pack and make shit really good
Hey.
because me and
Hey.
Jeff are Hollywood Brown truthers. And I love that we're going, back to back on this back half. as
Wait, how
Hollywood
did we
truthers.
segue from you getting a taco into
Already?
Hollywood
What the
Brown?
What? Wait,
Hold
if we're
on,
gonna talk
Because
Hollywood Brown,
I
just
didn't
wanna
I
say
didn't
rep
see the
for Camp
taco
this
thing
week.
coming, so I blocked and I deflected.
Two things.
Anyways,
One, Hollywood Brown is a thing. I know Robbie doesn't like him, but he's wrong. But two, I don't ever want to hear about tacos being good on the East Coast. I live in Cali. If you want real tacos, get your ass out here.
I lived in
It's true.
Phoenix. I lived in
I'll
Phoenix,
agree- I'll agree
bro.
All
that-
the
I'll
best
agree that
immigrants
Cali,
here.
that
What are you
Cali has
talking
some of the
about?
best, but I'll
Nah,
also disagree.
Phoenix
I'll
got
have
it
to
smoked.
tacos the other way.
You know how many
Let's go
Mexicans
ahead.
have
Phoenix-
migrated to
Phoenix-
New York?
Let's go
Phoenix
ahead.
Puerto
smokes.
Ricans.
Let's go ahead. Get into the show.
Shut up with your fried bananas.
Let's go ahead. Let's get into the show. Motherfucker, I eat fried bananas. Of course, I'm Dominican, though. That's like a given. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into the show. But first, before we get into the show, man, let's look at this chat. Look at this chat, bro. We got the homie Treat up in here, Leafs Defense. Make sure you guys keep liking all of the YouTube shorts. Like, as many people as we have in here, all of you guys should be going through liking all the YouTube shorts before we get into topics. Sean, what is good? What is good? My Chargers homie, Aiden Duval.
Yo, Aiden, I'm
Hey,
looking
for the
forward to
letting
next
down
Thursday.
under.
I'm looking forward to
My-
next Thursday.
Taco,
Aiden.
what the fuck up?
Sorry.
Daniel from the land down under. What's good? Australia, stand up. Nope. No, thank you. I think very much. Or nope, no, thank you very much. What's good? What's good, homie Nate? I'm gonna see you Sunday. We're gonna get turned up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I need that. I need that good though. I need that good though. You know what that good though. Taco's up in the chat as well as on the screen because you know what? He a real one. He's gonna like himself. He's on the screen. He's gonna make sure you gotta love yourself. What's good? What's good? Aiden, Ronnie, Rumcock. I think that's got to be like a troll account of me or something. Let's go ahead. Let's dive right into the show. Yes, Jeff diving in, showing himself some love. Fuck yes. Like, comment, subscribe, share the stream. Boys, cheers to me. Cheers to you all, the Rumble boys and girls. What to do? Dilly. Let's get into some football talk. Oh, Jeff, only like and share stuff with me and it. Y'all better fucking like and share it with everybody. I'm trying to become the fantasy football AMP. I'm trying to turn this into the fantasy football AMP. I'm trying to turn this into something major. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's fucking go. Jeff will be back here momentarily. But first, reactions to the news that broke right before we got on air. Literally broke right before we got on air because they were impatient fucks and couldn't wait for us to give everyone a live reaction. So therefore, we're just going to be about 30 minutes late on this. Trey Lance to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas had interest in him as a second rounder. They get him for a fourth. What are our thoughts? Drop the mic. Get him.
All right. So I haven't had much time to. I literally found out about this like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. basically what I think is the Niners just wanted to get rid of him. But here's the thing with Dallas. I'm not even going to talk about the Niners. You guys can. I know they had Cooper Rush. I think Jerry being Jerry, I think they wanted to get another guy that can play like Dak, the same style. But more importantly, I think they're going to try to recoup his value, get him pumped up a little bit, and then they're going to probably either flip him or, depending on what happens with Dak, if something was to happen, not saying he's injury prone, but if he gets dinged up a little bit, they have someone to put in as a tryout for them and for other teams. It's happened with other people that have gotten hurt, even though he is already been on another team. We've seen it with Tom Brady. That's how Jimmy G got his start. That's how my team got freaking overpaid $100 million for goddamn Matt Castle. Not bitter, but I just think that that's what's going to end up happening. He'll end up either playing with Cowboys a little bit and then going to another team. If for some reason Dak falls out and doesn't do great in the next year or two and he ends up being there for more than this year, who knows? He could start for a while, but I think he's going to be on another team in 2024.
I see that. This was the first. That was the first thing that I thought. It wasn't necessarily more so. And I know that Nope is a 49ers fan. He's saying, hey, Niners save $6 million over the next 2 years, right? So a little extra for the Bosa contract. Everything works out positive for the Niners. And to me, in this situation, yeah. So what? You kind of found yourself in that whole, Tim Couch, Jamark Russell type of like conundrum there. Hey, but you figured it the fuck out and you got rid of him. We complained on this show for multiple episodes. Were they going to be able to figure this out? And it appears that, well, they did. I didn't expect that Dallas was going to be a landing spot. I believe that I've been on air agreeing with Gator when he's been on the show about Tampa. We even tried I even tweeted out this morning from NBC Sports Odds. Dallas is a weird landing spot. It indicates that Dak could be going somewhere else. Cooper Rush, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's pretty solid.
That's why I thought.
Jeff.
So for me, there's two things on this. One, it means Dallas doesn't have to draft a quarterback in this upcoming draft.
Yep.
Possibility that Dak's moving on. But the second one, which I think is probably one of the most important things that no one has talked about, because I actually heard about this news a couple hours before it actually broke. Trey Lance is a phenomenal practice squad quarterback. Wait.
I'm trying. Keep going.
Oh my Lord!
It's what he said. It's the way he said it. It's not Jeff said this shit.
Wait, when you are trying to game plan for Jalen Hurts or Sam Howell, Trey Lance is a perfect quarterback to be on the other side against your defense.
Sure. He's a perfect practice squad guy.
Okay, before you go any further, when you said you should have said scout team because practice squad, me and Robbie thought you were telling him he was going to be put down on the practice squad after being traded for a 4th round pick.
No, we should have just left it there. That's going to be a TikTok right there. Trey Lance, the perfect practice squad. Cut. Smoke. Pierce.
Done.
At least I finished it with a legitimate reason for the
Look, right when I said it, Robbie, clip that shit for shorts.
I'm going to get burned alive. On that one.
That's disrespectful.
I'm not sure.
Hurts and Hal, says Aiden. You're already getting buried alive. Aiden is not happy with it. Aiden does not like it.
I'm not sure I'm ready to sit here and let the birds
and Daniel Jones.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm going to give him credit, Taco. Don't worry.
Thank you.
No, Aiden.
Not even consider it.
Not only because of the Thielen piece. I love the Hawk piece. I understand your pressure from wanting to try and get rid of Judy, but
remember, if Judy goes on the IR, that you could drop him down, you free up a spot, and in the beginning of the season, there's going to be a lot of volatility with guys coming out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm watching.
We are not going down that rabbit hole. I will handle those fucking little sidebars.
I'm watching the Carolina game right now. Him and Thielen are looking good together.
Oh, I'm loving him at the. Oh, bro.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
scouting the class of 2000.
Yo, really quick though. Hey, Heath Cummings, I love you, but bro, that was some bullshit snatching Thielen in Poly's playoff. I know it's for charity. I know it's for Alzheimer's awareness, but that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. I'm just
you guys
letting
still
you know,
drafting?
Heath. Yeah, we're.
Are you kidding me? Our draft took like 2.5 weeks.
SC, hit me with that Trey Lance down in Dallas talk. How you feeling
All
about
right.
this?
All right, I've got three things to say. The first one is I'm not sure I'm ready to take pot shots from the beard all night. I'm not happy he's on the other side of the keyboard. I like him back on this side. So beard, take it easy on me. Second
I
of
love
all,
the pop
what
shot
a
thing.
disa-
Can we get a pause after that? Just saying.
Yeah, what a disaster for San Francisco. The capital that they gave up in this. Are you kidding me? They could have had Jalen Waddle. They could have. I mean, I don't have the list. It's the one thing I didn't do research was to take the list of guys drafted behind Trey Lance and the
Jamar
guys that
Chase,
Yeah,
P-Well.
Waddle. It's just insane that they gave up
Parsons.
all that draft capital, and then after that for the Cowboys, you know what? Does he buy in? You know what I mean? Hasselbeck. I listened to Matt Hasselbeck. I think it was Matt on NFL Network this week talking about when he got drafted to Green Bay. Okay, he had to buy in. Matt, in order to be the.
How don't you tell Matt to open up his damn DMs to me?
That I don't know if I can do that, but he became that scout team quarterback, right? And he wasn't responsible for anything other than going out and trying to beat his first team defense every week. And this kid needs the snaps. If he's willing to step back in Dallas, relax, breathe for a little while, maybe he can start to do that. Be that not practice squad, but the scout team quarterback.
Somebody else said scout team quarterback. Look at that. Not the only one.
Yeah, no, the scout.
What is the way
no,
you
the
say?
Scout, not practice scout. Yes, where he's going against the first team defense all week, and Hasselbeck said he developed so much because of that, and he would try to mimic other quarterbacks, and he would then that he was playing, and that kind of helped him learn his own style too. So this kid just needs to take a step back, breathe, and if he could, maybe Dallas got something special here for not too much. I think it's a good move for the Cowboys, but a disaster for the Niners, but a cheap move for the Cowboys.
Really quick. Hey, chat. I have a present for you. Analysts, I have a present for you. Everyone go ahead and click the link in the chat. This is your Analyst First Fans League for next Thursday that you all demanded. You demanded it. We're going to give it to you, okay?
Also, I would like to say mad credit to maybe one of the best GMs in football for knowing how to take an L and just getting some sort of value back for that L. Even though you gave up a lot for it, accepting the fact that you took an L,
come on,
and trying to get at least something rather than just letting Trey Lance walk away. You got to give him a little bit of credit for that.
I would have rather kept him on my own team and tried to develop him as my own scout team quarterback. Because what's the fourth round? He took a kicker in the third round this year. So what's he going to do next year with a fourth rounder? I'd rather keep him on my scout team and say, you know what, I may have screwed up. But what I screwed up on was the old Parcells list of what makes a great quarterback. I didn't mess up on the evaluation. He's still a good player. Let's sit him down and let him breathe.
Yeah, but are you going to pay him?
I say, hold on. I say, yeah. You sit Trey Lance down. You let him breathe. You let him get some practice reps in. Let those guys that are coming up from the XFL get out there, tear them up a little bit.
But what do you really, realistically though, if you're Shanahan, or I mean, if you're John Lynch, what would you possibly expect to pay this guy? Because we brought up Bosa's coming up on contract. So, let's say you give Trey Lance, 3 years, $14 million to be a third-string quarterback, because, I mean, that's kind of the value nowadays. That's not really worth it when you have all these other guys that you're trying to go ahead and get paid right now.
Dallas, okay.
So if it's a contract thing, then I get it. Then that makes more sense to me, Jeff, to be honest with you.
It's not. We're going to be live during the damn draft, guys. It'll be a regular standard 2 minute.
No auto. If you're auto draft, you're out. No auto drafts allowed.
I'm going to snipe the shit out of Aiden as much as I can for no reason.
For no reason.
You're just gonna
all I am is just Jaguar.
No, then just take Trevor Lawrence, Trevor Etienne, Bigsby, Ingram, Ridley, Kirk, and you'll be good.
Really quick,
Taco, that's not allowed.
Really quick. God. Oh my gosh,
I love it, Taco.
Hold on. Wait, what's so fucked up about it is Taco is in a pimp chair. Look at the background behind the fucking pimp chair. That is the brokest pimp ever. That is the brokest pimp ever. He is in a shitty Cocaine Castle garage.
Oh my God!
It looks like an airport tower on the right.
Yo, hey, remember New Jack City? Remember New Jack City where Pookie and him was staying? Remember when Pookie and him was staying? That fucked up like Cocaine Castle. That's what Taco looks like he's sitting in right now.
No, what Taco's sitting in right now is what Game of Thrones would be if Game of Thrones was made in Compton.
No, that ain't even Compton, bro.
No.
Our parking garages do not look like that.
That's Oakland.
Yeah, that's definitely Oakland. That is definitely Oakland.
That's Oakland. That's Marshawn Lynch's home.
He's like, I'm gonna look real cool in this chair. Oh shit, they about to roast me about my background. Really quick, SC, kind of to your Trey Lance take, man. Something I just want to toss in there. I think that it's best that they give him an opportunity to let him breathe a little bit. Get his wits about him, get his confidence back about him. Dallas is a good place to learn. There really wasn't like a veteran that he could learn from, where it seems like Brock Purdy is just like, listen, I got
what a sick pick.
I got my last
on the line.
Hold on. Yeah, I got my last ones in college. I got my beat downs in college, to where I think that he's looking at it as, Purdy is like, well, I'm going to be more profitable because of the adversity that I went through.
Dude,
whereas
when we're ready to talk college quarterbacks and opportunities and young kids, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Oh, I got something on college.
But yes,
I got something. I got something on college quarterbacks later that we'll talk about later in the show because Matt Millen posted some dumbass shit on ESPN. But Taco, what's your take?
How you the fuck you gonna toss a taco? Hold on. Really quick, Joe, though, just to wrap, like I said for plenty of episodes before ago, Dallas is closer. Taco, fix your mic. Dallas is closer. Yeah, I saw that. I caught that real quick. Don't worry, I got you. Dallas is closer to being at the bottom of the NFC East than what everyone realistically realizes. Taco, I hear you now.
Yeah, so, to be fully honest with you guys, I think y'all covered it. Let's face it. I think this definitely proves they like Purdy, and they like Purdy more than just a little bit. You've completely moved off this guy. You're not even giving him any more time. You don't want any more of the questions. You don't want to bring that into the season. Yeah, you don't want to hear about that every week. You've basically said, you're a distraction. Get out of here. We're going to focus on winning the Super Bowl. Much like Jeff said, my man's taking his loss. He's like, I fucked up on that one. It's going to be a historic loss. But I'm lucky that I have enough wins and good plays under my belt, like this Brock Purdy kid, that I can compensate and make up for it. Because to get a quarterback that can maybe take you to, deep in the playoffs to the Super Bowl and almost the last pick of the draft after you fucked up on a trade like this, it's going to be the only redemption that he can tell.
Well, here's the thing, and also to your point.
Well, and he pulled off the CMC trade for absolutely nothing, pretty much.
Exactly. So in all honesty, it just shows how competent John Lynch has been and how he's been able to just maneuver the pieces on the chessboard. And sometimes in chess, we've all sat down, we played chess before. Yeah. You're gonna have pieces that are gonna get taken.
Yeah. And sometimes you can't expect it. Like you get got. It happens.
It happens.
He got got.
I don't think that he got because Brock Purdy turned it out being a bailout situation. It's like when we go back to Jamarcus. bro, when we go back to fine, he got bailed out because when we go back to the Jamarcus Russell, when we go back to Tim Couch, when we go back to Ryan Leaf,
Waddle on that team instead,
when we go back to Ryan Leaf, like when we go back to all of these big time, big name bust. Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't get traded for 3 first-round picks and change.
Yeah, but this is what makes this move so iconic for Lynch is that you had Purdy to be able to fall back on.
Yeah, but
is that your coach is able to pretty much plug and play almost any other fucking quarterback.
Well, and I think even though John Lynch gave up one of the most historic, draft capitals for a draft pick outside of, when
no one's going to remember as harsh as the other bust.
When Mike Ditka paid for Ricky Williams, outside of that, John Lynch technically, outside of Solomon Thomas, hasn't missed on a single draft pick.
Yeah, he pretty much
they've all hit.
I'm gonna save that for later. No one.
I ask one more thing?
No one entertain this comment. That is a later segment.
What is the difference between Trey Lance and Jamarcus Russell?
And also this,
that's
the only reason why he's not fired for this Trey Lance shit. Like,
right.
If he didn't have all that equity,
he's now worse. To me, this draft pick has become worse than the Jamar Russell draft pick.
Yes.
Well,
not only did you make it,
because
but
you had
traded so much to get it.
You traded up for this motherfucker.
That's what
you
I
said,
mean.
I believe in you so much. And not only that, you moved up and you didn't even take the all-pro potential player in Fields, which everyone's like, oh, you're going to take Fields? Are you going to take Fields? You big-brained it and fucked it up.
They pulled a Bears. They pulled, when it comes to the draft, just specifically the draft, they pulled a Bears where the Bears could have grabbed.
It is arguably the worst draft pick of all time.
Let's go ahead and let's keep this thing moving and grooving here. I want to get into the next topic. Here.
I don't even know what's on the topic sheet. You send it out.
I sent it out early this morning.
I didn't see it
this morning. Yeah,
he sent it out he sent it out way early this morning.
Early.
Oh, let me scroll back up then.
I was up before Jesus and the Mexicans, bro. Don't worry, I'm out here.
Jeff is winging it tonight.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff's been sick for like 14 days, so he's been sleeping a lot.
He all good. I want to take it down south. Fall is coming. The pumpkin spice latte is starting to break out. Shorty's out there with the Ugg boots and shit. I want to take it to a little warmer of a location. We're starting to get that fall breeze coming in.
A little warmer?
A little bit warm, all right, a lot warm. We're gonna take it all the way down south. Welcome to Miami, Mama Hima Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins have made significant offers for both Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs, both JT and JJ. We know Miami has been in the market for a veteran running back for quite some time now. Do they land either one of these two? And if so, who? And what are the fantasy football implications? We know both these organizations will set the values way too high, but for the sake of fucks given, let's entertain it. I am not drunk yet. I'm not drunk yet. No one is even donoed to the show. How about you throw some money and I'll heavily drink? Yo, Gary with the show.
Donate to the charity. This is the last night, right? Donate.
No, hey, throw my charity link up, Mike, please.
Let's go. Donate that.
We have 2 days left. Hey, I am sending a rum basket.
Let's go.
Hey, really quick, the rum basket. I'm choosing. If you guys get us over $300, all right, we're at 213. If you guys get us over $300, I am sending out. I'm picking one person. And I'm giving you a custom rum basket. It's going to include my personal bottle of my favorite rum. So you're going to get like a whole bottle of like expensive ass rum. It's going to be like fucking $50, like almost like $50 to $100. Then also you're going to get 5 samples of some of my other favorite rums as well. All right. We are raising money for suicide prevention. I am a survivor. I've been there. I recently lost someone very close to me. This is a passion project that I do every year with Pros with Joes. So let's go. We have a new member. So make sure you guys definitely donate to the charity. I know a couple of you guys already have, but definitely donate to the Pros with Joes charity, or the National Suicide Prevention Society. But then also you get to be my teammate in Pros with Joes, where we take down some of the best in the fantasy football industry. Last year we put a shellacking on Adam Rank. It wasn't even funny. Hey, can we throw up that new membership though? Hold up. Hey, we do have a don't know hype. It is a membership. Let's go.
Cheers. With that being said,
ironically, this is the cup from the San Francisco Kansas City Super Bowl.
Shit.
Excuse me.
My God.
Oh, I chugged the shit out of that for a fucking membership, because that's revolving money. Hey, so Taco, give me your take. Fantasy implications. Miami Dolphins making offers. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor. Josh Jacobs, friend of the show.
I'll say this: the two run, it looks like they're only in the market for the high end elite running back, because you could have had a shot at Cook. Cook was there. Cook wanted to come. Cook was willing to take a little bit less or work something out. I mean, we look at the contract that he took with the Jets. I don't think that's that outrageous.
Put respect on our name.
He wanted to play with
and
Aaron
the tax break in Miami.
Yeah, so I mean, if they wanted it and any guy or a pretty solid guy, they would have got it. This to me seems like, if I can get an elite guy, if I can shore up the team, if I can make sure that, God forbid the Bills try to step in there, that price is as high as possible. But it sounds like they made a couple offers. What everyone said, Tua is one fall away from being out of the league. You fall the wrong way, and all of a sudden Tua's never coming back. That's a real possibility. Having an elite running back there to, hold him down, and in case he's out, still carry this team probably into the playoffs, makes sense. But I just don't know if they're going to spend the draft capital that these teams are going to want for the running backs, because it seems like the most valuable thing is a running back's rookie contract, getting him to play on that rookie contract, because after that you don't want to pay him, and they're going to be disgruntled because they want more money than they're probably going to get. So it turns into a shit show. So I think it's going to be very hard to see a deal done, at least in the short term, and that fucks up fantasy football. This fucks up fantasy football from two teams, and now I'm staying away from the Raiders, the Colts, Miami. I'll maybe take because their ADP is so low that I could take a flyer on some of those guys and not really be burned. But I'm definitely not taking Taylor at whatsoever at any cost at any ADP. Unless he's in the 6th round or some stupid shit like that, I am literally fading Taylor hard. Because even if he's with Miami, what the fuck are you gonna get? You don't know.
Aiden, that's the charity link though. So the PayPal links through, or the charity links through PayPal, and then it goes right to the charity. If you click the link, you'll see all of the 5013C clauses and so on and so forth, which big shout to PayPal for doing that. Okay, really quick, you should donate to charity because it is a great cause and
true, always
you care. But it is a tax write-off. I have done my fair share of. Here's a couple of extra $100.
I don't make enough to itemize like that, Robbie. So maybe the CEO, you're the guy, you're making the big cash.
I work in finance,
I can't
bro.
itemize
I work
like
in
that,
finance.
So.
My daytime job is finance. What else do you think? All I do is itemize fucking numbers.
Help me out, then. You can help me out when come March, April.
Well, this is perfect because do you accept Doge? Kinky. That shit crashed so quick. Jeff, this is your opportunity to go ahead and tell us what you think. Can Miami land one of these big name guys? I mean, they haven't. They have been trying super hard. We've seen them. How many different trade talks have they crashed in with these veterans? Cook crashed, Zeke crashed. Now they're going after JT and Josh Jacobs. Do they get any value?
Are you going this Jeff, that Jeff?
You.
All right, no.
Snake draft order.
So to be totally honest with you, I think it would be a good move for Miami. I don't think they're afraid of it. I think they're ready to make that deal. I think they know, as was said earlier, Tua gets knocked down too much. You know, you put the second or third best running back in the NFL in that backfield, and all of a sudden, it's a lot safer back there for Tua than it is without. And they're not afraid of the contract or the picks. But I think the Colts are going to hold them up. I think in reality, they want no part of trading him, and they think if they can play hardball with him and softball with the teams that are trying to trade, then they can get out of this.
The contradictory bullshit
it's
of
crazy.
Jim Irsay practically trying to verbally blow this man while he's in front of a reporter on the sideline, pause, is completely preposterous after you freaking made a case that between, well, if either one of us were not here and if one of us were gone, then none of it fucking matters. You know what? If none of it fucking matters and you really had a big enough dick to say that, then you know what? Stand on that shit, Jim Irsay. Stand 10 toes down on that.
I wish I knew who it was, and I wish I had the tweet up and I could quote it. But basically what was said was, you know what? Miami made a very fair offer that no one's going to beat. So what's that? Like maybe a 2 and a 3 or a 2 and something else, and they're not going to take it? Then what are you doing? You know what I mean? You're telling the guy you're going to hold him hostage and not going to trade him for those picks? Come on. I don't get it.
Hold on.
Being petty.
Hey,
Miami's ready
Rainbow
to go.
Six
Miami wants to rock and roll. The Dolphins are like, let's go, baby. We're ready.
I'm going to touch on that in a second, Jeff. Rainbow Six God. Look at that offense. That offense is ready to go to the air. Okay. Top 5 for Mixon. Top 10, absolutely. I think that he could probably in somewhere maybe within that offense. It's just how high octane that Cincinnati offense is.
A lot.
I mean, when he's not shooting kids in the foot,
He's got
or branching guns.
Too. He's got attitude. He's pissed.
Yeah. He's definitely pissed. He's definitely pissed. Yeah, he's cut off reporters.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't think that there's top 5 there just because, you know, when we think about a lot of the young guys that are coming in and a lot of different offensive systems that are going to be more so run heavy. Top 10 guy, absolutely. RB7, yes. RB8, yes.
You know what I will say? Mixon is one of the few guys not drafted in the top 5 that has potential to be top 5.
I don't think so. Not
because
as long as those receivers are there, Jeff. In order for that to happen, then injuries will have to take place to make them more run focused, and then I could see that. That's why I think that where that argument holds weight. As long as those receivers are healthy, it's downfield. It's downfield all day.
Going to get a lot of opportunity.
Now, Jeff the Scout. Really quick, Essie, to your point. Love that you mentioned Miami's ready to go because I feel like that's what they're thinking and that's what they want to do. Jeff the Scout.
Big time.
So I don't think they land either of these guys because I think both teams in trade value are overvaluing both players versus the money they want to pay them. I think both teams are looking for maybe a first round pick or a second and third round, and they don't want to pay him. I don't think they land either of them. I talked about it earlier in the chat. I think Miami ends up swinging a trade for either Mixon, A.J. Dillon, or CEH. If they go out and get a running back, I think it's one of those 3 running backs. I think that's what ends up happening because these teams don't, when you talk about Jacobs and Taylor, they're like, I'm not paying you, but I know your value is extremely high and I'm going to take nothing less than your value. And they would rather sit and not pay these guys and wait for someone to jump up and be like, look, I'll give you a first and a third for Jonathan Taylor, which Miami can't pull off because I don't know if anybody remembers, they gave away like 90% of their draft picks over the last 2 years. So it's not like they're pulling that shit off. So I don't know what Miami's trying to do. Like, think they can go out and get Josh Jacobs for a 4th and a 5th round pick? There's no way that's happening. Jim Irsay's not giving Jonathan Taylor away for a 2026, first round pick or some shit like that. Like that shit's not happening.
I think that Miami thinks that they can go out there and they can pretty much, for the most fucking part, because it's Miami, and just try and, spit game at any player that's on the market. Pause. Like, I feel like that's what's in their head, which is why we've seen them be involved in every single trade talk. They're just throwing shit at a wall, hoping something sticks.
Except one player. And I don't know why, but Kareem Hunt has not had a legitimate look at Miami.
Why not? That's a great call.
Sorry, Mike.
I mean, what's the difference between Hunt?
So this is a perfect time for us to get into Mike. We're going to get into Mike right now. Mike, you gave the damn it, Jeff. I want
Jeff to finish the Kareem Hunt take because I am going to spin it completely different.
Let's see.
I'm interested as why they haven't taken a look at Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt fits that offense. He can be used multiple ways. You're talking about a backfield that is filled with technically a bunch of misfits. Granted, it is Josh McDaniels, who can pretty much do anything he wants with any running back he wants at any point in time. But the fact that they never took a look at Kareem Hunt and are trying to go out and trade for Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor with literal no trade value is very interesting to me. Like, you're the one legit running back left on the open market that you can probably get for a pretty cheap price. They haven't taken a shot at, yet you're trying to get Jacobs and Taylor with no draft capital is a very interesting move. And I don't know what's going on behind the scenes there or why that hasn't transpired.
Okay. Mike.
All right, so I'm going to spin this a completely different way. General question, just yes or no for everyone. Would you pay a 2000 next year's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and a 25/5 for Jonathan Taylor?
Do they even have that?
No. I know, Jeff. I know where you're going. But don't go there yet. Would you pay a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and a 25/5 for Jonathan Taylor?
No.
That's like the Ricky Williams package.
Because you also have to
hold on.
Pay that.
That's exactly what CMC got paid. That's the exact deal for CMC.
No,
but you also have to pay Jonathan Taylor too.
CMC is better than Jonathan Taylor.
No, I know. Wait,
Mike, I didn't know there was a first involved.
Hold on. Wait.
I didn't say that.
Look, this is where I need
say first.
Now continue.
Okay. CMC's deal was exactly a 2, 3, 4, and a future 5th. So all I'm saying is, his value is not going to be what they think they're. No one's going to pay what got paid for Jonathan Taylor plus the money. I get the money, but that's not what I'm even talking about. All I'm saying is, no one's going to pay what Indy wants because everyone's going to say that CMC's value is higher than Jonathan Taylor, like Taco said. I'm saying is they're not going to get fair market value.
Let's be realistic, okay? If you are, it is best, okay, probably for either one. I feel like Jacobs probably stands a better chance of getting the fuck out of Oakland, or I'm sorry, Vegas. Which is crazy to say because this is a team that will historically hold you hostage. I think that he stands a better chance of getting out than Jonathan Taylor. You still can get plenty of burn out of Taylor if you're Indy. It's a matter of patching shit up and making things right. If there is a relationship beyond repair, we don't realistically know behind closed doors, and also because money talks and bullshit walks. To think that Miami is going to land either one, to me, is completely preposterous. We didn't, but then again, we also didn't think that Trey Lance as a backup was going to end up on the fucking Dallas Cowboys, and no one in Vegas thought that he was going to end up on the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, Robbie, I would also say, does Isaiah Simmons going for his 7th and Trey Lance going for a 4th? Well, no, I'm just saying.
No, it's part of the show. Leave it. It's part of the show. You can't.
No.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's part of the show sheet.
Don't do it, or either save it for when we get into that take, and then you can bring it back to that. You can call it back.
Pull the taco.
Because I'm just saying.
Is it tacos? Like he's pulling a taco.
Yeah, he is pulling a taco.
Well,
yep, that's pulling a taco.
I'm just saying.
If I already say, then that means. All
right, I'll save it, but I'm just saying, like, there should be a correlation for value there.
Different positions, completely different, and we've already seen how different positions are treated, different positions are valued, and we'll get into that later. One team is completely fucking incompetent. Anyways, in terms of, like I said, these two running backs, I think Jacobs, because of the contract situation and where he's at, how long he's been in the league. If I'm Vegas, I'm honestly closer to willing, if it was me personally, I'm more willing to detach. You've given me all, give me as much as you can. Let me try and get some value and get what value I can. Let me not try and raise the market too high. Let me be reasonable. Let me be equitable. And I think that would be a greater help for Vegas. But
do you think his DUI crash has anything to do with his trade value?
No.
For who?
Josh Jacobs.
For Josh Jacobs? No.
I didn't even know about that, to be honest.
Yeah. He crashed in the McCarran tunnel. It's the tunnel that goes underneath the McCarran airport. DUI crash, like 105 miles an hour, crashed his car into the side of the fucking tunnel, which you have to be hammered drunk to pull that shit off. There's fucking 4 lanes in that tunnel.
Yeah, I know the tunnel you're talking about.
Yeah, that has no bearing over the situation, because no one's even overreacting about that.
I mean, it was a couple years ago. I'm just saying, like, do other teams view that as a potential?
No, hell no. That has zero nothing at all. But no. Furthermore, though, with Josh Jacobs, I think that he has a better chance. The contract sits, perfectly. If you're the Raiders, just go. We'll let it be, and we'll rebuild. If you're Indy, you need to look within yourself, Jim Irsay. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. If you want to take the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. If I'm fucking Jim Irsay, I am looking at myself in the mirror and I'm saying, you know what? JT's not the problem here. You know who is the problem here? The fucking spoiled billionaire that wants to save orcas on his private jet and have $1 billion guitar collection and brag about all of his freaking prized possessions and all of his values. Meanwhile,
and plays free concerts at the Boston Garden.
Exactly. Meanwhile, while he is not paying the player that has at least made you somewhat relevant from a marketing standpoint. When's the last time that you saw? Forget if you do not live in Indianapolis. When's the last time you saw someone walking around in a fucking current player's Indianapolis Colts jersey?
Well, I would also say
that was rhetorical. It was rhetorical. I'm on a rant.
I would also say
I'm making content.
I would also say, do you think them drafting Richardson was a precursor to them saying they no longer wanted Jonathan Taylor on the roster or to pay him? Because Anthony Richardson can play the RPO with anyone and he can run.
Well, I mean, let's say running back.
God, no.
I would say to you that on the rookie quarterback would be the opportunity to sign him to a decent contract and let the two of them go the next 3-4 years as a pair because of how low the Richardson.
And that's what it was supposed to be. That's how it should have been. We all know this. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next topic. There was my rant. Someone clip that. Y'all know what to do. I didn't, but someone clip that. Give me, let's keep those TikTok likes and Instagram likes and shit going. All right, I am going to. Oh shit. Okay, no. All right, I'm gonna move a topic around. We are gonna do a quick. We are gonna do a quick.
That's a long intro.
I have to make sure. I have to make sure I preference. All right, because we are going to try and get into halftime within a timely manner.
Oh, that's true.
We are going to do a late round or a mid to late round quarterback ranking or rank them. All right. You are just going to rank who you are most willing to least willing to draft in your particular order. You will then pass to the next person. No need to necessarily go into why, because we've kind of gone into these players before. If you want to touch on a little bit of why, make sure you're keeping a track of the timer up above your head. Keep it within about a minute and a half. I think it's Mike.
Yeah. What quarterbacks?
I'm sorry. Kenny Pickett,
Okay.
Sam Howell,
Okay.
Brock Purdy,
Okay.
Jordan Love. Yes, that was a pause moment, Slap. I'm sorry. That was a pause.
Pause?
Yeah, I said some weird shit, and I should have said pause.
Mr. CEO, is this the only chance I have to talk about quarterbacks tonight, or do I need to put my research on my younger quarterbacks right now?
You'll be able. I'll give you a minute, but you make sure you spit it. Start thinking now of how you're going to say it.
You're killing
Mike.
me.
Hey, because Jeff already made me lose my train of thought. Who was the third one again?
Again, it's Kenny Pickett, Hal, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love. Those are your four.
All right. So if you've seen my article, if you see me ranting on other shows, and my other show on GF2, I am going to go Sam Howell, number one out of that group. I am going Kenny Pickett, number two out of that group. Actually, and I am going, you guys are going to hate me for saying this, I'm going Jordan Love 3, and I'm going Brock the Glock 4.
We only have the last two switched. Okay.
I put it in the comments to make it easy.
Yeah. I am going, here's my thing, real quick. Here's my thing. Sam Howell, I have talked a lot about Sam Howell. I don't need to say any more. Other people will. I want to bring up Kenny Pickett. He's being slept on too much, in my opinion. He's going to have a jump. He's got Pat Freiermuth. He's got Deontay Johnson, who, in my opinion, is really being slept on, and it really pisses me off. You got George Pickens. You got they're going to use Jalen Warren, and they're going to use Najee. I think Pickett, I picked him as one of my bold takes on on the show that I host, that Kenny Pickett is going to be around quarterback, and for Superflex, quarterback 15 to 18 for the year.
I like that. I think that yeah, he could be about anywhere between 13 to 15, honestly. I think that the Hal is, we're going to see, there's a lot of parity in this league right now at quarterback, and we're about to see a lot of risers. We're about to see a lot of fucking fallers. Yeah. What I've been waiting for since 2018, what I've been preaching on this YouTube channel since 2018 has finally fucking happened, baby. And I'm so excited. Jeff the Scout.
I'm going Pickett, number one. I just think he has so much talent around him. Even though I don't think he's an elite talent, I just think there's enough elite talent around him.
It's the NFL,
that he can make something happen. Two, I'm gonna go with Brock Purdy once again. Talent versus the defenses he's going to be playing against. I think there's more opportunity available there. Third would be Jordan Love, mainly just because I think Jordan Love is going to. I think it's going to be a show and tell year. I think they're going to throw Jordan Love out there and let him just rip it as much as he possibly can to see what they have in Jordan Love. And fourth is Howell. Not because I hate Sam Howell, even though I didn't like him coming into the NFL. I still don't like him now. But I'm very concerned about him going up against the Giants defense, the Cowboys defense, and the Eagles defense twice a year. I think those are 6 games that could be very, very competitive and crucial for him. And he's going up against some nasty front sevens, and I don't trust him. And if I'm going late round quarterback and I'm looking at him and I'm like, hey, you know what? 6 games out of the year, this quarterback may only get me 10 to 12 points. That's an issue for me. Now, can Sam Howell change that? Sure, 100%. He totally can. I just don't believe it's going to happen because I think he's in a division with some violent front sevens.
Okay. Let's go. SC.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna rifle through these, but then I'm gonna go a little different way. You ready? Okay, Pickett by far is the best. He's got the best guys around him. Okay, Jordan Love, he's so ready to go. He's got all the veterans around him. I love him. Purdy, whatever. He hasn't done anything in the preseason because we haven't seen him. So whatever. And Howell, out of that group you said, is the one that I would be the first to see benched because he's got a coach with a new ownership, and they could if they go south 2 out of 3 games, dude, he's coaching for his job. There's new ownership there. He will pull the plug. But let me give you another guy. You ready? Aiden O'Connell in Vegas. Let's go. Have you seen Aiden O'Connell? 15 of 18 for 141.
Baby.
No, let's go. 11 of 18 for 163, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, QBR rating of 125.
Yeah,
Dude,
Sam Ellinger does the same shit in Indianapolis.
No, I'm telling you.
Sam Ellinger is the preseason god.
Slow down.
He's no Cooper Rush.
Slow down. If you're the Raiders,
You slow down.
what are you really trying to do this year? You really think you're going to win? I mean, they're not going to win. They are playing for draft position. He was looking for quarterbacks all year. Anybody that would come to Vegas, he was willing to go look at. You know what? Play Aiden O'Connell. If it doesn't work and it's over, then you know what? Caleb Williams. All right? To me,
there's no way they're getting Caleb. Arizona's going to be so.
Then
Wait.
play Aiden O'Connell. Let's see what Aiden O'Connell has. He looks.
But we're not even there yet.
unbelievable.
We're not even there yet, though.
What do you mean?
But what? Okay, who did you rank? Give me your rankings.
No. What I'm saying, dude, I would definitely rank them: Pickett, Love, Purdy, Howell. Right, but to me, right,
You put the person with the best offensive coordinator out of all of them last?
Yep.
Yes.
That's his
because I don't
ranking.
think because
His
Howell. No, I would take Howell last without a doubt because I think
Without
they
a
will
doubt,
pull the
he
plug
said.
on him because they got a new ownership there. But to me, the best guy I've seen, Aiden O'Connell, by far.
By far.
No. Season.
By farva.
By far.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm telling you. Why would you play Jimmy G?
Okay.
Go Taco.
Has no fantasy relevancy at this given moment.
Today.
No, it's an NFL take.
It's a little bit above your fantasy takes. It's more.
I mean, but even still, I'm like,
All right.
Listen,
I tried.
you just big brained you. You got
I took notes.
brain freeze. You know what I mean?
I know. Don't get me wrong. I like Aiden O'Connell. I think that he takes over at some point.
No, I think he should take over now.
It went that way. Like
I think he should take over now. I think now is the time.
I mean, I don't see a reason why you just signed Jimmy G and then don't even let him play one game.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's no way Aiden O'Connell plays one game this year.
Like, he's looked good. He's looked good. He's not ready.
Jimmy G gets hurt.
He's looked good. He's not ready. Like.
I don't think he is ready. These guys have played 5-6 years because of COVID. These guys are throwing
And remember
thousands of passes.
At Purdue.
Stop it. No, because Trey Lance had a whole fucking year of film removed because of COVID.
First of all, Trey Lance.
You look at Trey Lance who threw 0 passes.
I just
want to
say this.
That threw thousands of passes.
Jeff, to round it out, his old offensive coordinator, what is it? The coaches that used to be with him with the Patriots brought him back, and all this guy does is win. And you're not gonna say, let's go out there and win. This man knows he probably gonna get fired if he sucks again. McDaniels is gonna really get
not only
fucked
that, but Jimmy G has realistically, like, he goes out there and he gets his. He gets out there and he gets his. And he's fucking pouring himself while doing it, bro.
Jimmy G is a perfect quarterback for that offense and how they run that offense.
You're buying way too into preseason hype. I'm gonna call you out about it. You're buying way too much into
what the upside is
hype, and I'm calling you out on it. I'm calling you out on it.
Go.
Because here's the thing, because when and if Jimmy G goes out there and does decent and proves competency.
He's already proved competency.
I mean,
we've already seen Jimmy G do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not even a road to even travel. I get it though, but for the same question, your rankings are a little bit fucking weird on those four. Given the situations that all of them have to deal with. Taco, and then we get into halftime. And well, I do my rankings, and then you get into halftime.
Yeah. I'm gonna do mine.
You got it, Mike.
Because I'm going to do it like this. So based on my exposure, and then I'll tell you how I feel. So my exposure first, I have Howell with the most exposure, followed by Jordan Love, followed by Pickett and Purdy at the end. Now, personally, I'm drafting Purdy the lowest. I'm not even fucking with Purdy, to be honest. Pickett is someone that I was kind of down on. I definitely didn't believe in him much. But from a lot of the stuff that I've seen, he's very interesting. And then I've seen Dan Orlovsky break down some stuff on Sam Howell with him picking up the blitz and his play recognition at the line. And that has me a little bit scared. But from what I've seen from the offense and the way that he's gotten things done, I'm pretty optimistic about it.
If there's any film analyst that breaks down film,
it's Dan Orlovsky.
That does not scare me. Dan does not scare me. There's other minds that would scare the fuck out of me before Dan. But continue.
Yeah, but I mean, I think to what he put is a solid point. And to that, I'm not scared of Sam, but I think it's a solid point. I'm putting Kenny Pickett as the one going into drafts because of that rushing upside. And I love Tomlin. And if this guy's really getting the touchdowns and executing this flawlessly, he was the first quarterback taken last year. He kind of had a little bit of time to learn the book before he came in. When he came in, he was doing a lot of rushing. He started to throw it a little bit. But I'm actually starting to move Kenny Pickett up, and I think he's number one for me. I think it's really a tie between Howell and Love, but I'm leaning more Love than Howell.
See, I'm different. For me, it's a Hal Pickett tie. Like, I think that those two and what they have demonstrated, and then also just like from what we've seen, their stats and their PFF grades. Excuse me. Of course, I mean, Pickett's. If you just take the PFF grade of what we've seen between the sample sizes of both, very eerily.
But also, you have to factor in this. Howell is going to have to face the NFC East versus Love facing the NFL.
Thank you. Thank you, Taco. Thank you, Taco.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
And then you got the Eagles. That's 4 games versus elite teams.
The Packers coaching staff right now. The Packers coaching staff right now is not
17 correlation, baby. Who does he play week 17?
He
plays the 40 fucking Niners.
Week 17 correlation doesn't matter in this argument.
Yeah, in this argument, it matters nothing. It matters nothing.
When you're talking about tiebreakers, and I'm saying these guys are close, and when I think about it, and I got Love who's going against Minnesota. And
so you're using best ball. You're using best ball
as a tiebreaker. Why not?
But
Tacos that always says redraft is
because I also brought up the divisional aspect of the fact that he has 4 games versus the Giants, and you're talking about the Eagles and the Cowboys. They could be an interesting defense. They took 6 games versus really good defenses.
Taco's saying the same thing I am.
Yeah,
which is why I put Howell. Which is why I put Howell down. Is you're talking about he's going up against 6 games against maybe top 10 defenses versus Jordan Love and Pickett, who are going up against 6 games against defenses that we don't really know about. There are questions across the board. Howell is going up against some of the best front sevens in football. The Eagles probably have the best front seven in football. Dallas probably has a top 3 front seven in football. And the New York Giants, like the New York Giants defensive, like you can say what you want, but the New York Giants defense is legit. Like, I don't care if they're starting rookie corners. They are a legit defense out there in that league.
I love Simmons for this team.
And I think you have to rank Howell lower because of those 6 games.
And then he gets the 49ers for your. Not only does he have to go through 6 games, he gets the 49ers.
So here's what I'll say. Again, taking PFF and just different stats and such into account. I am right now at this given moment, I am going to put Pickett just a little bit above, just because he's had a little bit more time with his weapons, to kind of get that going. He's had more playing time action, I should say. I should preference
his weapons are so good
with his weapons. Now I am putting Hal second. At the end of the day, you have to think about things evening out. It's fucking Eric Bieniemy calling the offense. You don't have a slouch. You have a 2-time winning Super Bowl offensive coordinator.
You can't prove that it was him, though, not Andy Reid or Patrick.
I don't have to. I have to make a take. That's what I have to do. That's my job. I don't have to prove that. As terms of an on-air analyst, as an on-air content creator, and the things that I've seen, this is how I feel. Hal is second to me for right now. I think that you have to put Brock Purdy just because of what you've already seen third, and then it's Jordan Love fourth because fuck have you seen? Like you haven't seen much.
But he's going up against 3 of the worst defenses like in the NFL in his own division.
So you can go against 3 of the worst defenses and still suck dick. I don't give a fuck. It's the NFL. How many times have we seen the most unpredictable things happen? Okay, I'll use an example before we get into halftime. I watched this fucker below me. I watched you fucking pick Jacksonville and fucking turn 25 cents and what was it, $25?
We did that live too.
Like, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. So to sit back for any of us to be like,
but I knew that was gonna happen.
Like, no, we have to put this person lower. No, we don't. And I especially don't have to, especially because when it comes to this type of shit, when I put the content out there and when people come back and they pull receipts.
Word. We've done some shit.
Not to single out you, not to single out the Jeffs, but the 3 of us here, we've done some shit, and we've done this. Hold on, we've done this though routinely, and not just routinely, but at the highest level fucking possible against some of the biggest fucking analysts in the industry possible.
Dude.
Straight
line.
Let's
not go there. Dude, I've been doing this for 20
Jeff, we're talking about
Jeff.
Let's not go there.
We're talking about bets and stuff too.
Jeff, I'm talking when I factor in my heading resume, my content creation resume, everything.
But Robbie, remember which one of us on this panel was on the Huddle Report and tied at 23rd with Mike Mayock?
That's cool. I was on NFL Network.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to halftime.
All right. Y'all got little ones compared to me, y'all.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Radio. Hey. Yeah. My girl a baddie, baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. I fell in love with her on the first night. I gave her a real big hug on our first fight. I never could live if she left my life, and I ever could find her. I'ma make her my wife, but I know that she out there somewhere. I'ma find her one day, I hope so. But if I don't, I gotta be hopeful. Living life fast, I gotta live in slow-mo. Never had luck, I don't know what that's like. If I had luck, then I could bag Ice Spice. Maybe Kim K, but that be a fuck life. Be like Kanye and just be like fuck life. But somehow, I pull up with the baddest. They pull out they carpet like niggas Aladdin. Ray spitting that fire, my tongue like a dragon. I know it's not real, but I like to imagine that. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. To be honest, I fell in love with her eyes, and I'm trying hard not to mention her thighs. When she turned around, wish that kitty was mine, but I'ma be fine and go ahead, get in line. But what if she saw me and feels the same way? Nah, don't be ridiculous, Ray. If you shoot your shot, she would spit in your face. Man, go ahead and try. What's the worst she gon' say? Hi, hey, my name is Richard. I'm a good guy. Let me paint you a picture. Us on an island, a pint in a swisher. Then she grabbed my face, said shut up and just kiss her. Now somehow we married. This shit getting scary. I didn't sign up for this. Just Ben and Jerry's. If I ever wake up, man, I'm not getting married. But as long as I'm dreaming, my actions may vary. Cause my girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. My girl a baddie, she looking like J-Lo. Angel Beyonce, she wearing a halo. She love what I do and she do what I say so. All of us fly, no short, almost fuego. Hop out in Miami when I'm landing, got no understanding. Out of here, I'm burning, or turn me up, you can't understand it. In the club, posted up, they lit up, no matter where I'm standing. Drop GLD for the Cuban link, yeah, you see it there. Might spaz out on some taller shit, no on zero tolerance. Money conversations ain't hard to relate, it's hollering. See my net, they acknowledge it, good friend, girl, when you're not.
We
Guess
are
who's
back.
early, bitches?
Let's go.
What is good? What is good? What is good, fellas? We are back. We are back. Do I want to chug the rest of this right now? I think I do.
No.
Do it. Do
No.
it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
I told you no.
Don't worry, Mike, you're in control of what goes on here, so you don't worry about him, right?
Mike is gonna mute you real quick.
Basically, what I'm
Perfect.
saying is because you chugged that. If Taco is actually right, I was gonna say because you chugged that. If you get out of line at the end of the show, I am cutting you off.
Like Mike is gonna change the name of the show from Rumboyz After Dark to Around the Horn real quick.
The only person allowed to change things around here is me and my
You don't
if my co-CEO wants if my fucking co-CEO Mike wants to change something, that motherfucker can talk to me off air. Hey, but give it up for the biggest producer, the biggest fucking co-owner, motherfucking ladies and gentlemen. Make some motherfucking noise in the live chat for Drop the Mic FM.
Robbie, do me a favor real quick. Close your eyes. Taco, look at Robbie's new name.
Look my ass.
I'll take it off. Don't worry. I'll remove it, but I had you right there for a quick sec.
Wait, hold on. What does Jeff the Scout say? What does Jeff the Scout say?
Yeah, someone buy me like 30 seconds really quick. I have to check this report.
What does Jeff the Scout say, Mike?
Whatever he put.
The one and only.
I can't see it. So.
Hey.
Nice. Taco, what does yours say?
Mr. Taco to you.
Yeah, we'll eat a taco and I'll believe it.
and I put a star in there because like one time Robbie goes, "You want to go star?"
I want taco every Friday.
We're good.
So order a new taco and eat it on air and explain the
different-
taco he's eating.
Literally, I'm gonna give what's his face, Dave, a run for his money with his pizza shit, bro. I'm just gonna go to different taco places.
Do it.
Nice.
Do it. All mothers, bro.
It's been a concept I've had for, but I release mine on Tuesdays.
Let's go ahead.
Taco.
Let's go ahead. Let's let Taco. That's a great idea for something that's going to happen. Me, you, and Mike are going to talk later.
Uh-oh.
By the way, I like Carolina's new hit zones.
You ever heard the WAP? Do the WAP.
Let's go ahead. We're going to get into the next topic. I feel like we have, dude, Jeff, you know I have a fetish for those. Yo, that lemon ice shit, the lemon ones are my favorite. I'll do naughty.
It's all about the cherry.
It's all about the lemon.
It's the cherry. I'm with taco on the cherry.
Anyways, I wanna kind of like once
sponsor. Let's go, Luigi. Sponsor us. Let's go.
I've never seen them ever.
Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. Hit the frozen ice cream aisle. Trust me.
They don't have a Walmart here.
Or either your local grocery store. Trust me, Mike.
It's not on the West Coast.
Mike, I'm gonna change your fucking taste bud, bro. Pause.
It's not a West Coast thing. I know this.
It's not on the West Coast. Just like we can't get Yingling out here, we can't get that shit out here. It's the same shit.
Wrong.
No Labatt Blue.
Foul.
None of
Flavored
that.
foul.
Oh no! You can
Flavored.
get Labatt Blue.
Not where I'm at.
I can get it at least discount liquor.
That was pause as fuck.
And
that was pause as fuck.
You gotta remember, I'm literally 15.
Topic.
You gotta remember, I'm literally 10 minutes away from the ocean. I'm as West Coast as you go.
Bro, they have no idea.
I'm on the opposite side.
Right? It's hilarious.
You see how they have no idea what the fuck just happened?
I know, right?
I can get Moosehead and Labatt Blue out here in Vegas, but then again, it's Vegas. We pretty much do what we want.
Flag on the fucking play.
Oh man.
On talk.
Hey, yo, let's go ahead and let's get into the next topic. I feel like roasting a team really quick because finally.
Hey, wait, chat. Does anyone know this jersey? Can anyone in the chat pick out who this is real quick?
I got 2 players in mind. Is that
But no, it's not Penny.
Penny?
It's T-Mac.
I thought it was T-Mac because that would make bro.
This
When
motherfucker
T-Mac-
ain't giving nobody a chance to goddamn guess. He was like, it's
Yeah,
T-Mac.
well, because fucking Taco called it.
He's like-
Let's go ahead though. Let's get into the next chat, or let's get into the next topic. My team is no longer, in terms of ownership and fucking incompetency, the bottom of the barrel of the NFL because, well, people bought us. That sounds bad when I say it like that. It sounds a little racist, like we got bought. But
no, you got a new owner. That's good, right?
I'm glad that Mike caught the joke.
They haven't been around enough to know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. But with that being said and being stated, I personally feel that there is a new team at the bottom of the NFL, and especially after a recent move that has taken place, ladies and gentlemen, these motherfuckers, the Arizona Cardinals, sent away Justin Simmons for a bloody 7th-round pick, mate. Brev. Taco starts, yeah. Brev, how you feel, mate?
Oh my fucking God. When you think about one of the biggest weaknesses the Giants had, it was speed. We lacked speed. We had lax linebackers.
I don't know why you can't drive anywhere. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, you know what? On the field, these boys is driving all over, and I'm loving it. I love his fit for this team because he can go around and do all sorts of stuff, and he can play back and he ball hawks. I think he's going to be great in like nickel package sets. I think that the way Wink uses his players, he's
my fault,
really
not
gonna
Justin. Or wait, yep, I said the wrong name. Did I say the wrong name? Jeff? No.
That's too easy, Jeff.
Did I say the wrong name? Isaiah Simmons. It's Isaiah.
You said the DB from the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I said Justin. Fuck.
And I think one of my favorite parts about this move is that I literally would play with this guy in Madden, and I'd sub him in at linebacker in nickel sets. And that's exactly what Wink is going to do. And it's going to be ridiculous. I think that what he's going to be able to, especially against some of the tight ends, I'm really excited. Robbie's been talking about what's his face? Goddard runs in the 90th percentile of routes. He's just
I didn't say that. Yo, hey, listen, that's stats. That is stats. That is fact. I can't change that shit.
And when you have a guy like that out there, okay, cool. You know what? Now we got big body guys with speed in order to make sure that we're not really out of position and can have one guy go out there and take care of him. And I'm really loving what the Giants did overall on defense. I think Jeff is 100% correct. This is going to be an elite defensive unit. We may not be a top 7 pass rush or defensive line, but I'll say this, the way he uses the entire unit and the way he moves his parts, he game plans for the week. It's not like, pause.
Okay, yeah, the way he uses parts.
Yeah, I mean, he just moves it and grooves it so that you're always getting the best outcomes. You know what I mean? He's making sure you hit that high note every single week. He wants to make sure he sacks it and takes it to the ground as many times. So, with that being said, New York loves defense. To get a young guy like this, who we wanted in the first round, so many of us, and we took a good guy at that pick, but at the end of the day, I like it. We're good, and the Cardinals, what are they taking for Caleb? Is it locked?
Taco goes to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hey, a bridge too far.
All right. So you know what? Robbie, can I pick up right where Taco left off?
It's your turn.
Awesome. Because I'm going to say, you know what? Thank you for Caleb Williams, Taco. It's what it's all about here. I mean, let's not pretend there's anything else going on right now. Next year, they already have their own first pick. They have Houston's pick, their own second, their own third, Houston's third, and the Tennessee's third. They are doing nothing here but quote-unquote tanking, all right? And they are going to do whatever they need to do to put themselves up top in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. And that's all that's going on here as far as I'm concerned. So does Arizona want to turn it around? They have no interest in turning it around right now. They have interest in getting more balls into the pot to get themselves Caleb Williams and start over again.
This whole segment became gay as fuck.
Bro, literally, we're going back to like the radio in like 2008. My man is like Dame Dash, and all of a sudden, everybody gotta be ultra careful about what they say, bro.
No, I'm on the internet. You can say whatever you want, right?
So
yes, until you get canceled,
right?
True.
Right. I'll get canceled for fuck around playing the Paul's game. I need to stop.
Lord knows I've tiptoed across lines.
So as far as I'm concerned,
there's a line.
Keep us going. I don't think Arizona has any idea of getting it back on track. They want to get Caleb Williams, no doubt about it.
Can I ask one question to Jeff? What do they do with Kyler Murray then?
I really don't think they care, to be honest with you.
I'll go there.
Damn.
Jeff.
No, really, I don't.
Jeff.
Paco,
Jeff with a G. Jeff with a G.
So I put on
Barkley.
this jersey. Some of you may know who it is.
That's Barkley.
Easy.
I put it on for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
If you put Thibodeau and Simmons outside in a 3-4 set, I think you have the round mound of rebound. You've got two elite pass rushers who are going to go ahead and straight dominate. They got Simmons on a cheap ass deal. Now, to the fact of tanking for Caleb Williams,
Mike, can I get you to control comments?
If anyone thinks that the Cardinals are tanking for Caleb Williams, let me tell you what happens. Kyler Murray's cap hit next year, dead cap, is $91 million. So if you think that the Cardinals are tanking to get Caleb Williams and trading away Kyler Murray, first of all, the cap is just below $200 million. You think they're going to take a dead cap hit of half of their entire cap? You are out of your mind. Second of all, if you think that Matt Millen, who led the Lions to 0-16, was correct today on his take on ESPN that they get the first two picks and say Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr., you are also out of your mind. Mainly because he didn't have Atlanta or New England inside of the top 10. He had Tennessee and Chicago in there. So this was a great move for the Giants. They got Isaiah Simmons on a steal, who can fill both outside linebacker, nickel corner, and safety on a 7th-round pick. The Cardinals traded away one of their best offensive linemen for pretty much nothing. They got Josh Dobbs, which shows they have no health or no faith in Colt McCoy or Tune, which hurts my feelings. True. And it also makes me concerned about Kyler. But if you actually think that they're going to trade away Kyler Murray, there's not a team on this planet that's going to pay that contract. As there's only one team that could possibly do it, and it's Tampa. But if Trask or Baker does anything worthwhile, there's no way they're giving up shit for Kyler, because that's going to eat up all of their cap. Like, I don't think people realize, we're analysts and we sit here, we see numbers, we understand how the game works, we understand how contracts work, and people are like, oh, they're going to trade Kyler. A $91 million cap hit for trading away Kyler Murray? There is no way on earth that team does that, period. Do they take Caleb?
1 year.
Do they take Caleb and maybe let Caleb sit a year and then, trade Kyler Murray the following year? Possibly.
Oh, no, they'll let Kyler sit the year and they'll play Caleb.
But if you do that, that's going to cause so many issues inside of an organization that is already riddled with issues. You have a shaky wide receiving core. You have zero running back depth. You have a shaky offensive line. You don't know who your front seven is. Like, this, all you're doing is causing more problems. this team has had ownership issues, GM issues. They've got a new head coach. Like, there's so many things across the board that when you think about the Cardinals tanking for Caleb Williams, like, sure, it sounds like a great idea, but the
Zane Gonzalez
actual
rolled out week 1. Zane Gonzalez rolled out week 1.
What you said, Jeff, is exactly why I think they're going to keep swinging that bat, because they keep missing. And I think they're going to, and they've shown no reason, because they never change what they do.
But if you have the number one,
which is take the next guy, take the next guy, take the next guy.
But if you have the number one pick, let's say they have 1 and 3, right? Because Houston is their other pick. Let's say they have 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Do you know how much value you could get for that pick for Caleb Williams, and then at 3 still take Drake May?
Or can you get Caleb Williams and can you get Harrison?
All
1
right.
and 3.
Hold on, real quick, because I was going to bring it up, but you just said it, so I'm going to bring it back up.
Go ahead. It's your take anyways.
Daniel says because they'll get a bigger haul the Bears got for Bryce Young. Jeff, you're 100% right. Keep going.
Like, they could get a massive haul for that. They could get 3 firsts, 2 seconds, a couple thirds, and maybe a player for that first pick. And then with Houston's pick, still end up with Drake May. Like,
I do it the other way. I take Caleb, trade someone that
or
wants trade the second one that it's back to back. Trade for someone that needs Drake May, and then maybe you can still get Marvin or another pick.
I'm sure you could still get Marvin, because I'm sure you could go from 3 to 5 and end up with Marvin, because I'm sure that's possible and still end up
Marvin
with Hall.
Harrison could go 1.
No, there's no way.
No
Name
way.
the last receiver that's gone number 1 overall. Go ahead, look it up.
I mean, other than Keyshawn?
Number 1 overall, yeah. Go ahead.
It just off the top of my head, I mean, wasn't. But he's different. I mean,
all right,
no, Jeff, I'm totally with
go
you.
ahead. Drop the mic.
So before I give my take, I want to ask Taco a quick question because of a comment. Let me bring it up. I'm doing my job as a producer more than take, so I'm just doing this real quick. Taco.
I'll jump in for you here in a minute.
No, you're good. Taco, do you love or hate this? Look on the.
Oh, I love this. I mean,
what do you think about Okereke? What do you think about? Because I have him on 2 teams.
He was our big offseason acquisition from the Colts. I mean, I believe in our coaching, our GM's ability to evaluate talent. Did I know the most about him coming in? No, but I know he's a tackle machine. And I know if he was selected to be in this defense and Wink wants to put him as his centerpiece, yeah, I'd want him, because he's going to be the alpha in this joint. He's going to rack up the tackles. And then Isaiah Simmons, I was just, fawning over him. I think especially and nickel, he's going to be amazing.
Well, I also think when you talk about those 2 linebackers, you also have to respect the fact that Xavier McKinney may be one of the best safeties in the league and no one wants to throw against him. So it allows the linebackers to move around and do what they want to do, because Xavier McKinney just shuts the back half of that field fucking down. Like, yes, I'm a Jets fan. I love Jamal Adams, but you can't discount what Xavier McKinney does. He allows the linebackers and the defensive end, defensive line to do what they do, because he shuts down 1/2 of the field all by himself.
All right, Robbie, you give your take. Go.
For me, it's quite simple. Wink is a defensive guru. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. The Giants completely got over on Arizona. Arizona is clearly looking at the tanking angle. What it's going to take for Arizona to be relevant, fucking God knows. Their fans deserve better. Coming from someone who had the public eye on them from an ownership, GM, leadership standpoint, and it was very critical, hypercritical over the years, Schneider, Bruce Allen, et cetera, all the different things that we went through, repeats of coaching staffs, turnover at quarterbacks, et cetera. For Arizona to figure this out, it's probably going to have to result in Keim leaving. I don't know how you get back to
Keim's already
What a-
gone.
or not.
Gone.
No, yeah,
Klein and
Climb,
Cliff are both gone.
yeah, Climb,
They
yeah,
have,
Climb and Cliff are both
Adrian-
gone. They have
Adrian
Gannon
Wilson.
and Wilson, yeah. They have Jonathan fucking Gannon, whatever the fuck, that weird dude. That dude is weird. That dude is cringeworthy.
Well, he came from Sirianni, and look what Sirianni looked like his first year.
Yeah, Sirianni is
I think you got to give Gannon a little bit. You got to give Gannon a little bit of play here. And
Did you see that man shake Kyler Murray's hand? That was the awkwardest, weirdest.
And Adrian Wilson was probably maybe one of the third best players the Cardinals have ever had.
Exactly. But you can't expect to bring in that in-house talent. You know, it's like going into your Homer league with the whole concept of I'm just going to go Homer. You know, that's essentially what it is. How they're going to figure things out, I don't see anyone putting on a fucking Cardinals jersey for a long time. I can see their stands getting ready to load up with brown paper bags and, you know, fill the stadium that way and let people know how much in disgust they fucking are.
They won't. I lived in Phoenix. They love that team. Unlike the Coyotes.
They do love their team, but it's getting to that point. Like if you look at Arizona Twitter, it's getting to that fucking point. Quinn Ewers better. They need to make a move. They need to do something.
No.
I don't think that is smart for them. I don't think that it's smart for them to play. I don't think that is smart for them to move on from Kyler. I think that you stick with Kyler. You work through this. You figure things out.
What is this, a marriage?
Fucking
let me
work.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. They put themselves in the hole. They put themselves in the hole. They did little to nothing. They did little to nothing.
Robbie,
Yo, even when we covered Diop, when we covered Diop signed to the Cardinals, what did we all say? This isn't enough. We all said that this isn't enough.
They put
So
this in the hole.
Next topic.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that was a pause moment. That was a pause moment.
Well,
Next topic.
Let me address.
We're already
Leafs
on this
real
for
quick.
20 minutes.
Yep, we're going on to the next thing. There's nothing to address. I already
Next
killed
topic.
it. All right, so here's what I'll say. When it's my
Ewers
take,
will end up in the second round.
yeah. What I say is like when it's my take, like we in it, we dead it. But yeah, so that's how I feel about that situation. They put themselves in a situation.
Next topic.
Getting into the very next thing here on our list. All right. We are going to talk about late round or like pretty much, I guess, mid-round tight ends.
Late round to mid to late.
We are playing a game. Would you like to play a game? Would you like to play a game?
No, I wouldn't, but I will.
Rumboyz After Game. Oh my gosh. Every tight end in your draft past Darren Waller is essentially gone. I essentially want you to be thinking about this as an exercise from like Njoku down, okay?
Past Njoku.
Yeah. Plant your flag on late round tight ends that you're going to grab heading into these last 2 weekends of draft. You're dealing with the current injury report, the current injury roster. So who's healthy is healthy.
Okay. Robbie, will you go first? Because I'm going to steal yours and I don't want to do it. Go.
Oh, man.
You're going to sell my late round tight end?
Am I right?
You know what's funny? You know what
The
Mike
one that
just
I
said?
keep drafting. The one I keep drafting in front of me.
Mine
Mike
is
just
Chig.
said?
Mine is Chig.
You know
Mine
what
is
Mike
Chig.
just
Okay,
said?
never mind. Then I'm going.
You know what Mike
Yeah,
just said?
my late round. I'll go and I'll say mine. Mine is Chig Aquanu.
Okay, it's not who I thought it was going to be.
You know what Mike just said? He said your bag's not deep, bro.
No, because when he says it, we'll be on the same page. For me, Chig Aquanu is a guy that I am definitely willing to grab. When you bring in DeAndre Hopkins, you're going to need a way to open up those big, deep passing routes. His one-handed holy grabs that he goes up there to get with his Jordan gloves. In order to accomplish that, you're going to have to open up the middle, and you're going to have to really attack linebackers and weaken the fuck out of linebackers and safeties so that way you can take off the top. No better way to do that than, of course, Derrick Henry's going to get his 1-2 punch right up the middle. But Chig Aquanu, big body, I'm talking Delaney Walker 2.0, baby. Let's go. Let's fire it up. Delaney, you got me a couple of championships. Chig, you got me a championship last year. Let's go get another one. Welcome to the Rumboyz fraternity.
All right. You know who I think you know where I'm going with this one. New quarterback who likes the tight end.
Ooh.
He's got the upside.
Ooh.
He's got an irrelevant tight end / player behind him.
Ooh.
Give me number 83 all day
Ooh.
long. Give me fucking Juwan Johnson. I don't give a shit.
Ooh.
All right. I walked right into that because this was my opportunity to make like content surrounding Juwan, and I fucking didn't.
Give
That's
me
Robbie.
Juwan.
You know
what? Hold on.
You know
I got
what,
you, Mike.
Robbie?
Mike, I got you.
When someone tweets or comments going, man, Mike got me again. Mike can't keep picking this guy in front of me. Well, guess what? You draft behind me and you don't draft him 2 rounds early. That's your freaking fault.
For me, okay. If I have my choice between the two, because
Yes.
I am deeply in love with both players.
I
Pause. No pause. I fucking love both of you. I will take Chig because of that whole fraternity thing, that whole like Rumboyz Robbie and Chig Kwanu fraternity thing. It was the same thing that we did with Derrick Henry from 2018 to fucking like, what was it, 2021? We just rode the fuck out of that. It's basically the same thing where we just kept getting championships together. We kept getting rings. No one could stop it.
I would
But
agree
Juwan,
with you.
but here's the thing with Juwan. Here's the thing with Juwan. Whether it's Carr or it's Winston, I feel like he's fucking safe. Like I feel like he's super like quarterback proof. He can play as a receiver. He can play as a tight end. He can also set up blocking schemes, which allows him to be able to come off that block and then still get into routes. Should he ever do that, then he's easily there as an accessible target.
And I'm not saying the other guy's good. But they also got rid of Troutman, who was his only.
I know. Yes, and that point too. If you're not grabbing Juwan Johnson, I know that I made the case for Chig. If you're not doing what Drop the Mic just said, you're royally fucking yourself over. Get Juwan Johnson, especially if you've already gotten your first tight end, in the round that we're not talking about. Grab Juwan Johnson. That's all I'm going to say. Juwan Johnson is Himothy. He's blowing shit up like his name was Himothy McVeigh. That was dangerous. That was dark. Jeff.
I've got 3 all tied at the exact same spot.
You only get one. Because there's 2 more people after you. You only get one. There's no such thing as 3. That's not the way the game works.
Tyler Higbee.
If this was Saul, you would have gotten pushed into the pool full of fucking needles.
Tyler Higbee. Okay, I like it.
Tyler Higbee? Why?
So Tyler Higbee, because none of the wide receivers on the Rams seem to stay healthy. I don't think that run game is going to be very strong. I think he's going to be a red zone threat. You look at the depth on that roster, it's not very deep. Tyler did pretty well last year. You're going up against some defenses that have some holes, inside of the front 7. I think Tyler Higbee is going to be a really good late round dart throw. Like, is he going to get you 20 points a week? No, but every once in a while, he's going to get you a pretty solid game. Maybe once in a while, he'll get you 2 touchdowns a game. We know Stafford likes Higbee. We know what he can do. Like, Tyler Higbee is a very, very underrated tight end in the fantasy football community, just based on the fact that Cooper Kupp happens to be on the team. Well, guess what? Cooper Kupp isn't always on the fucking team. And name the next receiver outside of Cooper Kupp on that team who has any relevance whatsoever.
Van Jefferson and Puka-Nuka.
Puka-Nuka's
a rookie, and Van Jefferson's a deep threat.
Actually, from Daniel down.
Okay, I got
somebody's got to get the inside. Somebody's got to get the down and dirty, and somebody's got to get the red zone. Van Jefferson's not red zone. Puka-Nuka's not red zone.
That one before.
Higbee could easily be a late round dart throw who gets you 5 to 7 touchdowns this year and maybe 500 yards. Like if
I
you're
could-
going
I
late
could see
round
that.
tight end.
I could see that just because targets have to go somewhere in that offense, and should the receivers fail like they have done in the past, then that is definitely gonna be a potent option. You mind going to Leaf's comment right above Daniel's right there? If we can get a kick deal, like bro, if we get a kick deal, like yeah, I'm so fucking down. Dude, I would love to fucking stream on Kick. Like
I have no idea what that is because I'm an old guy, but yeah, I'm in.
that look. You are here now, so now it's time that I get you up to speed. What we'll do, Jeff. I'll get you up to speed on a lot of shit.
We need a mock draft tonight. That's what we need to do.
I would love them. I would love them.
It's a Friday night. That's not what we do. And let's keep going through these comments here before we get into SC. Dalton Schultz, the German threats. Oh my gosh, I'm not reading that last part.
That's why I was trying not to put that up.
All good, all good.
Let me produce it, damn it.
Yeah, I thought you were letting Mike do it.
I'm reading. I have to read the fucking comments.
Yeah, read that one.
Why not talk about Hayden Hurst and Mingo propaganda? We'll see what these next two analysts do. Maybe they bring up some Hurst and Mingo propaganda. Robbie's ex was the Titans. Now it's the Bengals. The Bengals are not my ex. That is still my closet team.
That's still the Bengals. All right, SC, your turn. Go.
All right. So if I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm gonna go. I use the CBS Sports Line rankings.
Pause.
All right. And I'm gonna go with Sam Laporta. He's in the 130s to 140s.
I like the Sam Laporta call. Keep going.
Right? And he's going to be a star.
There's no Brock Wright. There's no Brock Wright.
There's no one else there. I have no idea what I did to cause this mass confusion going on right now, but I'm sorry whatever I did. But whatever. I like Sam Laporta. I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities at that range. But on the other side, I'm going to give away everything before all of our drafts. But I think going with a lot of the Cole Kmet stacks as well.
Listen,
so I'm a big Cole Kmet guy.
You
as
get
well.
one. I didn't get two, so you get one.
Stick to the rule.
All right,
Taco. Jeff's gone. Taco, your turn.
So almost every one of my guys was taken, but the one guy that I'm shocked that no one's taken is Dalton fucking Kincaid. Like, are we shying away from Dalton Kincaid?
I think that's true. I think Dalton Kincaid's getting drafted high. I'd go lower than that.
That's not low enough. Over Njoku?
What did I miss? What did I miss? Stop it. What did I miss?
Kincaid is like a top 5 tight end right now.
No,
he's not.
In Dynasty is. But anyways.
But Kincaid,
Dalton Kincaid
go lower than
versus Sam
Kincaid.
Laporta.
Dalton Kincaid is not lower than Sam Laporta.
Not even close.
Okay, all right. Well, in terms of ADP, are you saying that he will end lower than Sam Laporta?
I'm telling Taco that he needs to pick someone lower than frickin' Kincaid.
So then I go to the guy that I stand in every Rumboy league that I've been in so far. The guy I've been beating the drum on before most people I've seen, just because of sheer volume and ADP risk. Good. And that's my guy, Luke Musgrave. That Green Bay Packers offense is missing a lot.
He was my second one that I couldn't say. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've drafted him in so many. Like, I was so pissed in the Polly's League because someone grabbed him so much earlier than I get him. I've literally been cleaning up with him, and the word seems to be getting out. He seems to be moving up. It's the role that I'm loving. It's the opportunity that I'm loving. His athleticism I'm loving. You hear all about it. They're not being shy about them wanting to use him and use him a lot. I just, with all those signals and with that ADP, if you want me to go, as SC was doing, if I want to go deep, I'm gonna go deep with Luke Musgrave.
All right, there you go. I thought you were gonna give another one, and I was about to say
Go deep.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
We're going
pause.
We're going deep.
Pause. We need a pause compilation though, for real.
Pause.
Well, when freaking Jeff's over here saying deep and deeper every 17 seconds and not even realizing it.
I don't see nothing wrong.
See, I'm sorry.
With a little bumping
I didn't think about it. I'll be
No,
Leave
hey,
that
bro,
for
that's the
Rumboyz-
point. That's what makes it a
Rumboyz
pause
only,
moment.
Rum
That's what
only.
makes it a pause moment. You don't even think about it.
With a
You
little
realize,
pump and
oh,
why?
shit,
I'll be careful.
Hey, welcome
He's
to the
really
new
gonna
thing.
turn
All
it
you gotta
into
do
this.
is hit pause. That's it.
He's really going to turn that into this.
I know, right?
We
I
bringing
want
the
to get into this
2000s
really
back,
quick.
baby.
Hold on. I want to get into this really quick because I know that we did kind of. I touched on Mingo in a YouTube short.
Whoa,
I think
pause.
that Hayden Hurst is a last round because you are going to be able to get him in the last round. I have no problems with this. If you end up with Young as your QB3, which is definitely within the realm of possibilities. If you end up with him as a QB2, it's because you went late QB. And at which point you're trying to buy into the value of a rookie QB being able to play that super flex spot for you. If you are trying to go down this path, I've already said that the Carolina Panthers are going to rely heavily on their veterans, and that Jonathan Mingo could possibly be the 2 or the 3 in that offense because they're going to rely on their veterans. Look for Thielen. Look for Hayden Hurst. Look for Carolina to go towards their veterans. I'm going to keep preaching this because you're going to end up in a spot in your drafts where you're not looking at Carolina guys, but a Carolina guy is going to be available, and you're going to need to fill a spot just for the fuck of it. And you're going to turn towards Rumboyz Robbie's advice. And then when that guy goes out there and wins your week for you on a bye week because you decide to insert him off your bench, you're going to fucking come back into this live chat and you're going to thank me. Why? Why? Because
Robbie.
I'm him.
I got a question for you. Okay, quick one. Not a long answer, quick answer here. Of all these wide receiver cores that have late wide receivers, who are you targeting? Carolina, Green Bay, you got like Giants. I'm pretty sure there's one that I'm missing right now off the top of my head.
This is perfect for us to get into. We're going to get into risk it to get the biscuit season. All right. This is an opportunity / game for you to plant your stake on who you would risk it to get the biscuit for. In other words, who are you willing to reach for, knowing damn good and fucking well in your home league, they are not coming back to you. You know for a fact this person, you're in the middle of the rounds, you're in the middle of the draft. First 5 rounds are already done. Okay? The chalk is gone. We're not talking about chalk picks. Who are you reaching for? Go and get your guy. Let's talk about going to get your guy.
Let's go.
Pause. Mike.
Taco, you're first. I started the
Wait,
last.
Taco. It's Taco.
In
Unless
this
you
one,
don't want to start.
the real guy that I think I'm gonna have
I'm
to
ready to risk it
really
for
worry
any of you
about.
in the chat. I'll risk it all for you. I'll jump on a grenade for love.
What kind of round we starting in, Taco? What round are we getting into for this my guy thing? Let's go, Taco.
Well,
tell me.
To preface it, I'll tell you, I play a 1 QB redraft, most times 12 with 114 team. And the one guy that I'm probably targeting, I mean, it's really going to depend on who I get early, but more than likely he's going to be the guy I go for, Daniel fucking Jones. I've been here, I've done that, and I'm going to fucking do it again. It's just apropos that Robbie would have.
How high are you reaching?
Yeah, where are you getting him? Like,
let's put it.
Let's say you're on the 12. Let's say you're on the 12.
ADP?
Let's say you're on the 12, so your back is against the ropes.
Your back is against
the ropes. You don't pick in God knows when.
I'm taking him over Tua. I'm taking over Cousins. I'm taking him over pretty much after Herbert. That's the next quarterback that I want, and I especially want it because of his draft capital. Full well knowing that some of these other guys are going to go a little bit higher, and I can hold off on him, knowing that I want him. And just when I feel a little bit scared that someone's going to take him, I'll nab him. But if someone starts to take him early, and I'm like, fuck, I have multiple fallback options just in case, because you already know if you don't have a plan A, you got to have a plan B. And if you don't have a plan B, you got to have a plan C. And that's how we teach you out here. You know what I mean?
Daniel Jones is in the 4th round, 2 QB. So you're essentially saying that you're going to reach up.
Single QB. So that's why I preface it like that. I do single QB, 12 teams, so definitely he's not a 4th round pick in those kind of leagues.
Okay, so preface it towards what Leafs is talking about here. So Daniel Jones, him being a 4th round QB in Superflex.
Oh fuck yeah, I've seen him go early.
So you're reaching for him.
I don't even think that's a reach. I think I got to take him in the 3rd if he'll be gone in the 4th.
I've seen him taken in the 3rd.
I've been seeing him. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more of that lately.
That's why I don't have that much Daniel Jones in any of the Rumboyz leagues. They're literally taken just too early for me, and I'm just like, even me as a Daniel Jones guy, some of these guys are like, I'm like, bruh.
I'll admit that. I'll admit that. But what I will say on Daniel Jones is that there's a lot of ability. There's equitable stacks there.
Yep.
So if you're grabbing Daniel Jones, I don't think that I'm grabbing Daniel Jones naked. I think that you're stupid as fuck doing that.
You want to backdoor a Waller with Jones. My God,
a Hyatt or a Waller. There's equitable stacks that you can make happen there. That's what I'll say to Preference Tacos take. I love Daniel Jones in fantasy this year. I don't love running Daniel Jones naked without any stacks. Pause.
Sneaky player that you get for low. Hodgins. I think he's being super slept on. He's a big body guy that in the red zone, other than Waller,
let's not go that. I feel you. I feel you. We have talked about Hodgins ad nauseum. SC Express.
All right, so are we? I've got a list. So I'm gonna.
You get one.
You get one.
Well, only one.
Yes.
Oh my God, I've got
only
one for every round of the draft.
No, it's one.
Oh my God,
you get one.
Freaking killing me right now.
You know where I'm gonna go?
You ready? Tank Bigsby. Okay, I'm gonna go Tank Bigsby. Okay, he is. I love the picture of him standing next to Etienne in the end zone, and you look at the two of them, and Bigsby looks like the big brother physically to the little brother. Okay, and they're giving all the attempts that they can to Tank as well. I think he's going to end up having a huge impact at a low draft pick. Right now, I've got him averaging, according to CBS Sports Line, at 113 overall. And to me, way too low.
I like that. The thing that worries me about Tank is pitches. Bro, don't bobble on the pitch. Secure it on the pitch. That's the only thing, because that's really the only, in terms of ball security, he does like this weird like he'll like kind of like hot potato it like real quick and then like secure it. But I love Tank. I love Tank. I think that him and ETM are both going to be profitable. How far are you reaching up for Tank? A round or 2 rounds, 3 rounds? What are we? Again, you're not in this scenario. You're not picking for a fucking hot minute, bro.
I mean, if he's going average 113, I mean, that's what, 9th round. I'm more than happy to reach a little bit instead of taking some random 4th wide receiver.
Okay, I'm with it. So far, no one has taken my pick out of 2 analysts, and my pick is about to blow motherfuckers' minds. Jeff.
All right, so I have 2, but to preference it, my 2 are for.
You only get one.
You get one.
You get one.
One.
It's for both types of leagues.
It doesn't matter. You get one.
You only get one.
It's Romeo Doubs, but if you play defense, it's Seattle Seahawks.
Okay, I'll accept the defensive pick because no one's ever gonna
bang, bang. No pause.
I'll reach on the Seattle defense only because like there's Tyreek Woolen, this defense is proven, et cetera, et cetera. Romeo Doubs, why are you reaching for Romeo Doubs? How far are you willing to go up to reach for Romeo Doubs?
I'll take Doubs in the 5th. I'll take Doubs in the 5th and 6th round because there's no other legitimate option there. And I think Doubs is way more developed than Watson is. We've seen it in the preseason. We've seen it through camp. And I think he's got a good rapport with Jordan Love. I think he's got a lot of, if you look back at some of the old Green Bay wide receivers, he's got a lot of potential.
That's a good call.
Jordy Nelson type shit, Greg Jennings, things like that. Like, he's got a lot of potential to be there. And yes, AJ Dillon is going to get a lot of the carries in the red zone, but Dobbs is going to be the guy who's going to get a majority of the target share. He's always going to be on the field. Like, I assume Dobbs is going to be on the field pretty much anytime the offense is out there. And Jordan Love is going to look to him a lot. I also think Dobbs has an ability to move around from X, Y, and Z, which Christian Watson cannot do, and nobody else on that offense can do either. So if you can, I'll reach on Dobbs easy, just because of the fact that he's going to get the target.
So 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds.
I'll take him 3 rounds early. Like, I'll take Dobbs in the 5th, and I won't give a shit.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I love it, Jeff.
Okay.
You and I are so in sync with that. I love.
Here's what I want to preference.
Really?
Here's what I want to preface with
like
what Jeff just said.
Mm.
In fantasy,
That's interesting.
all of us have been in the league. All of us. Jeff is making a damn good case to become one of my favorite dudes.
Now that's a
I mean, the Aussie Brev, the Aussie mate.
And he's
a bloody Packers fan, mate. I mean, what we bloody expect, Brev. Crikey. Shout out to Daniel, man. I fucking love the beard. Like, I know that's definitely gotta be. That has to be some sort of cultural appropriation. Me doing the accent.
Captain Snipe. Fuck that.
But no, for real though, kind of going back into Dobbs, and just Green Bay in its entirety. I don't mind it. And we've also seen plenty of times where in fantasy football, I have done it. You guys have literally physically on stream watched me say, I'm going to reach for this player. And then turn around 17, back then it was 17 weeks. Now we're like the last couple of years with this 18-week schedule. But you guys have literally seen me, irregardless of how the NFL changes rules or makes shit, I'm reaching for this player. And that player ends up being the player that puts the that puts the cash in our pocket.
And you see me take Dobbs early too.
And this is why I bring up the reach topic before we get into Drop the Mic FF. I'm building this up for you a little bit. You dig what I'm saying, Mike? You dig what I'm saying, man? I got you, my G.
I'm afraid I'm going to take yours.
I'm building this up for a reason because you reach. This is a season where you go and you. Big shout out to LQ, my homie over there at NFL Network. We start off as YouTubers together. Back in 2018, and we always just say, man, fuck ADP. Go get your player. Go get your guy. Right now, and when you're talking about these last 2 weeks, I don't give a fuck about your drafts in July or June. Right now is when you do flex your ability to reach, especially if you're drafting against guys that know your tendencies, that know your psyche. Taco knows my psyche. Mike knows my fucking psyche.
That's why I'm afraid I'm taking yours.
Give it 4, 5, 8 leagues, and y'all will get my psyche because you'll figure out, okay, he's gonna do this in this scenario. If it's a charity league, he's gonna do this. If it's a fucking money league, he's gonna.
How about this?
Aiden
knows our psyche. I expect big things from you, Aiden.
Look, I bring this up. I have seen people go up 5 rounds for a fucking player, 8 rounds for a play. Like, there's a case for reaching. There's a case for going, especially if you know. Play chess, don't play checkers. Go out there and win your league. Mike, good ASMR, Jeff.
Yeah,
that was a smooth ASMR. Mike.
All right.
Pete,
so
what this face should be happy. I like that guy, man.
People are going to think that I am doing this for a certain reason, but it's not. I have loved this guy since he came out of college as a wide receiver, but he is not playing wide receiver.
Pause.
His freaking offensive coordinator his offensive coordinator is a genius. He's going to prove that he needs to be a head coach in the league. Because I am moving up 3 rounds to get Antonio freaking Gibson, baby. Let's go.
Mike looks like he's about to cry when he was saying it. He should have been a head coach in the league. That's my coach. It's like Terrell Owens when he was talking
Antonio
about
Gibson is my boy. Let's go.
You didn't hold on. You didn't take my take, but it's
Wait, Mike, are you taking Antonio Gibson in the 5th round?
I'm taking him in the. He's going in the 9th, 8th, and 9th round. I'm taking him in the 6th or 7th.
Exactly, and bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing, because you know the pitches are going to be there. You know that it's going to be a lot of outside work, which is what Gibson flourishes in. You know that Brian Robinson is going to be the.
He's ranked right now. He's going around.
Bro, homie got shot twice. Homie got shot twice. If you don't think
he's going around. He's going around RB 29 to 30. I think he's going to finish as a top 24, maybe top 20.
I think that both these backs for real, can be top 24 just because of the different ways that this offense. It's from a personal standpoint. When you give EB, we already know when you give EB this type of shit, this man's about to snap.
Hey, I just
one thing I'll say is this: Have you guys seen some of the reports?
Robbie, I got a question for you. So, since Miami is going after every running back on the planet, if Miami swings a trade for Antonio Gibson,
not happening right now. We're not even entertaining that. Our new ownership even. I can't do that on air. I can't.
No, that ain't happening.
I'll say this.
my ownership, my team ownership.
The enemy loves him. The enemy loves him.
How about this? Brian, Many Man is looking like he's getting out there and doing a little bit more receiving than I thought he'd be doing. I thought it was going to be more of just Gibson receiving, him rushing. But no, it looks like it's more of an even. Both are getting receiving. Both. It's kind of like you don't know what's coming, and that to me is making me feel like
it's a Bill Belichick.
Robinson might be the value pick because, like Mike is saying, and I was feeling this early.
Robinson's the value pick because he goes later. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason.
In round 10.
That's literally the only reason. At the end of the day, when it comes to fuck training camp, we're out of this training camp shit. If anyone in the chat talks to me about fucking training camp reports, I'm done. We're done with training camp. Unless an injury, I don't care who makes what catch. I don't care who's running what fucking play at this point. Because guess what? No one at this point, as long as I've been doing this shit, no one's showing you their real hand. They're going to be
sleeper redraft. In sleeper redraft, Robinson is only going 1 round behind Gibson.
Exactly. Hold on.
It's not
Hold on. To push the point even further, there's like Mike was saying, and like even you said, Taco, you guys' takes marriage better than what the fuck you even realize. So there's really no point in even debate between the two.
No.
Especially when Mike brings up the ADP.
I think people are thinking that the gap is bigger than it really is.
It's not.
I got a question to reach for him. Robbie, I was agreeing with you. Like my first inkling was, I agree.
I got a question for Robbie.
I want more in that backfield, but with the way that they're using Robinson, I'm more into him later on because I'm seeing him get more passing work than I thought. So, like you said, and if I don't get Gibson, I see him in that round later, maybe 2 rounds later. I am not hesitating.
Gabe Davis ain't him. Gabe Davis is him in the 10th round. Gabe Davis ain't him moving up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop.
Robbie,
what's your question?
I got a question for you. So you're talking about Gibson and Robinson, but your quarterback is an RPO quarterback.
We're gonna run a lot of pistol. You're gonna see a lot of pistol.
Much does that play into the factor?
I'll answer your question. Go back and look at our backfield with RG3. What the fuck?
Yeah, where do you go?
What happened?
Here's the way I'll answer this question. Here's the way I'll answer this question. Here's the way I'll answer this question.
They kicked them off the internet.
Here's the way I'm gonna answer the question, and then we'll get ready to wrap. Yeah.
Well, we need your take.
Yep. And then I'll give my take, and then we'll wrap. To answer his question, Go back and look at the RG3 years.
Yep.
And look at that backfield.
But it's a different offense, though, Robbie. You can't.
It's a different offense. Huh? It's a different offense. They're about to do the same. There's because Hal allows you to do the same things, except he's a bigger body and he's more stable. He's healthier. RG3 was a fucking twig compared to Hal.
But all I'm saying is Bieniemy is not McVay. Bieniemy is not those guys that had the offensive coordinator jobs when. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no. I agree. I agree with that.
Okay. His phone died.
Like how the ADP is reflecting right now, I think that's the way that it's going to shake out when it comes between Gibson and Robinson. Right. In regards to my take, though, I'm not picking my own team. I'm not going with the Homerism. One, you don't need to reach on McLaurin. Two, you may need to reach on Dotson. But if you do, you're only doing so for a round or two. I already mentioned that I think that it's going to be between this quarterback and Sam Howell that are going to split fucking hairs.
Oh, Lord. This is your reach?
This man is a godsend. Before the ball reaches, like, here's his hand, and here's the ball, right, as it reaches. And angels come down from heaven. And they just go, oh, with Gabriel's trumpet.
Just say his name.
Fucking sing. Ladies and gentlemen, it is no other than I am reaching for George Pickens. And I am even willing to run Pickens without Pickett. Pickens can gladly be my 2. Pickens can gladly be my 3. You want to know fucking why? Because Pickens is going to be the one on the team.
Okay, can I ask you a question? How high at max? And I'm going to tell you why in a little bit and off air why I'm asking you this question. Why or how high would you take him? How high in a 1 QB? What's the highest you would even go?
1
highest.
QB, I love it.
And highest, how would you go?
In 1 QB,
like the
and
highest.
I got one question on that.
I'm gonna jump. I'll jump to like.
But
like
what
5,
round?
6, 5, 6.
5, 6. All right. What if I told you someone that me and you know on air said they would draft him in the 2nd round? They nuts, yo. They freaking nuts.
It's strong.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you who it is off air. I won't say it on air.
Yeah, no. We won't do that.
But would you definitely would draft him over Johnson then, right?
Yeah, I'm drafting him over Johnson.
I'm not. Deontay Johnson's coming back, baby. I'm not. It's
no,
close,
yeah,
but
no, yeah. I'm with you.
That
I'm a big
TD
Deontay guy.
I don't trust the drops.
I'm with you, Mike. No, Deontay's gonna have a huge year.
Hey, I wrote him up in a bounce back article. I have to protect my boy.
That's why.
This is why
Pickett is the most underrated quarterback right now. He's got potentially 2 of the best 10 wide receivers in the league right now. So Pickett could be huge because those 2 wide receivers could be literally 2 top 10 wide receivers if given the opportunity.
So you telling me right now Mike Tomlin is about to have the meme of, tell the block we back, we re-up.
Did you hear what he said about the preseason game? Why they asked him why he was playing the guy?
Write that down.
And he goes, you know what?
I only agree with the Warren take.
If you're gonna box, you better spar, baby.
Bobby, look in the private chat.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So Tomlin is ready to go. He's like, let's go, let's spar.
See,
baby.
that's what fucking scares. Like that scares me about like I didn't like.
Hang on.
And that's starting to scare me because
Gabe Davis plus
this dude
Warren.
looks like he's gonna have ready. I
didn't
believe in him.
A guy wants Gabe from me. Warren, straight up, or should I ask for more?
I that's equitable.
I'll do Warren straight up. I'll do Warren straight up.
Like, bro, because I feel like with the names.
I don't like Gabe. I'm out on Gabe.
Yeah, I don't think that it's fair to get greedy in
low
that.
Key, I don't think you should sell out.
That's one of those. That's one of those that you just don't push. If you know that it's fair, and they know that it's fair, you just kind of rock with it.
Wait, you offered Gabe Davis for Warren, and they said no.
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 I'm in negotiations. A guy asked me if I'm interested in Warren for Gabe Davis. I have
Yeah.
Gabe. I'm getting Warren.
And you're getting some sort of picks as well, right?
No, what?
Straight up?
Why are picks?
You're joking, right?
Why would picks be involved with these two players?
Gabe fucking Davis? We're talking about the wide receiver from Buffalo? Is the same guy we're talking about?
Who's been?
Please don't tell me he's. If you say he's him, I will slap you through this monitor.
I'm not saying he's him. I'm not saying he's him. I'm not saying he's him, but he has a much easier path to excellence.
Taco, stop. Exactly. Gabe Davis is a best ball player. If you're not in best ball, I wouldn't. Exactly. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This motherfucker.
Listen, I know that he's.
Oh, did you buy the subscription? Did you buy this? Did you buy the new subscription?
I know he's volatile.
This is 12-team Superflex.
Yeah. Yo, Mike, you good? That's fair. That's fair.
We're good.
Exactly. Yeah. Gabe Davis is wide receiver 3 in fucking Buffalo, bro. Like
he's not even wide receiver. He's not even wide receiver.
Who's wide receiver 2?
He's not even.
Bro,
wide
Gabe Davis was only him. Yeah,
my
exactly.
team.
Gabe Davis was him for one game, and that was it.
Wait. Who's wide receiver 2?
Hey, he's not
Khalil
even wide
Shakir?
receiver. He's not even wide receiver 3 on my team.
Who's number 2?
Shakir.
Oh, he doesn't watch film. I forgot.
Who's number 2?
I forgot, Taco. You don't.
Who's number 2?
Attention.
Who's number 2?
Shakur is definitely 2.
Yeah.
Shakur is
definitely 2.
Shakur is definitely 2.
Gabe.
Hey, where did Shakir go to college?
From your fingertips to my fantasy.
Oh, actually, hey, the beard is actually right.
God bless that
right. Shakir's 3, Davis is 4. The beard's
damn, Davis got dropped to 4 below the tight ends.
But low key,
low.
Listen, I wouldn't be completely out on Gabe Davis because he does. Listen, just a year ago, he was super upside breakout. Now everyone was
he wasn't. He had 4 touchdowns in one game, and that was it. And everyone blew him the fuck up.
In this league, can I tell you who my top 3 wide receivers are and why I'm getting rid of Gabe Davis? My top 3 wide receivers are Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Those are my top 3. JSN's my 3. Garrett Wilson and Jefferson.
Okay, I mean, listen,
JSN better come back healthy.
Better than Gabe Davis right now. That's
a dynasty,
dog. And all the rookie receivers right now, are way better than Gabe Davis.
JSN is a top 12 dynasty asset at wide receiver.
Yeah, Gabe Davis isn't even he can't even fuck with the new receivers that are about to come out next year. Like Gabe Davis can't even fuck with the new guys that are going to come out next year.
But then, no, knowing your guy is hurt for a little bit, wouldn't you want to just roll with Gabe Davis for a little bit? And then, aren't you trying to win this year?
No, I'm just going to go get better than Gabe Davis. Why the fuck would I go get Gabe Davis when I get better?
Running back is better
when I need a running back.
I mean, how desperate are you?
Zay Flowers is him. What's good, Matt? What is good? Matt, if you fucking don't know, we're about to wrap the show. If you don't know right now, I'll fucking chug this whole beer. Matt with the mic, it's good to see you.
Matt! Hi, Matt.
Yo, this is the most fucking lit chat on YouTube. You guys have like just done amazing tonight. I'll close the show out with saying that Gabe Davis ain't shit. In terms of fantasy football, he's
I'm not saying that he's that great, but I'm saying that you guys have discounted him to the point of, I think you're a little crazy.
We didn't do it. He did it to him fucking self. What the fuck? Okay. I had nothing to do with him dropping catches. I had 0 to do with him dropping.
Let me ask you, Taco. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers or Gabe Davis?
That's not a question.
I would rather.
I know. But Zay Flowers or Gabe?
Duh.
Week one. You have to make a lineup. Who are you putting in?
Matt.
No. Hi.
Week 1, you have to put a lineup in. Are you putting Zay Flowers or are you putting Gabe Davis?
It's a tough one, but I would take Zay Flowers because he could be the number 1.
Okay, then I'll put him in instead and send Davis off like I'm going to anyway, because I got JSN and Flowers.
But that's a very tough one because he could very well be the 3.
No, it's
you
not
don't
a
know.
tough one.
It's not a tough one.
Are you gonna take the person?
That's
Are you
why
gonna take
he-
the person
Listen,
that catches
this is not
passes, or are you gonna take the person that
are
drops
you
passes?
trying to dynasty or win the week? Like, are we
It's
playing to win the
dynasty.
week?
Well, you want to win the week, but
No, in
You're
dynasty,
always
when
gonna
you playing to
win.
win next year,
no. But what
is
I'm
that
saying
the
is
goal?
But the
My goal is
trade-
to build a team that's going to win
But what I'm
next
saying
year.
is no. But what I'm saying is the trade is dynasty. So I'm willing to take that to get rid of Davis and get Warren in return.
Okay, the only thing I can okay, maybe
Jason's not a 5th round pick anymore.
you're saying like long term Warren you think is gonna get the job.
But what
I guess if I look at it from that perspective.
I'm not
Like
saying
if
he's
you
going to
think
have
that
the
by
number
next
one job.
season,
I'm not saying he's going to be the number one, but there's players.
Hold on. Mike,
so you don't
Mike,
think
Mike,
that Gabe
Mike,
Davis
here's the
could
thing.
be a wide
Mike, here's the
receiver
thing.
3?
Mike, here's the thing.
He
Warren's
can
just
be a
simply going to
flex. He can be a
outperform.
flex.
Warren's going to simply outperform Gabe Davis because Gabe Davis
Whoa.
Gabe Davis
Are we sure
is straight up. Gabe Davis is a wide
Really?
receiver. Gabe Davis
Really? Can we have,
drops
like,
too much in
can we
comparison to
save a
what
bet on
Warren's
this?
going to be handed.
Ding 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 ding. I'd like to save this as a future. You can mock me, I can mock you.
Save it.
Like
Save it later, and be ready.
And
to
I'm
go.
not a Gabe
Damn, I
Davis,
lost you again.
truther, but I do think that his talent is being a little discounted, especially being on that
It's
big
not
offense.
just he did it to himself, Taco. You're not
I
what
get
you're
what
missing.
you're
What you're missing.
saying, But have
He
you
needs
not
to
seen
finish
a
the fucking ball.
post type sleeper? Is that not what they call it out here?
So
on the
wait,
street?
Taco. Are you saying
sleeper?
that he's magically going to start catching?
What happened?
Are you going to say that Gabe Davis is magically going to start catching versus being
they
handed off
pay him to be a receiver.
versus stop it.
They
Stop it.
pay
This is
him
simple
to be a
science.
receiver.
Shut up. This is simple science.
Yeah,
Is he going to be able to catch a deep
be a
ball
receiver.
versus Warren just being handed the ball?
I mean, when Warren,
I mean, what's the easier transaction? What's the easier transaction?
part-time players versus full-time players? I mean,
Jalen Warren's not a part-time player. Gabe Davis
So
is
he's the
Gabe
starter?
Davis is a part-time player.
so why the
Gabe
fuck
Davis,
did we
Gabe Davis
drop
can literally be on the
Harris?
field. Hold on, Gabe Davis is on the field. Gabe Davis was on the field 74.3% of the time last year.
Okay.
Do you want to know how many fucking times he was targeted?
Okay.
Was it like 16, 15%?
Bro, he was less than that, bro.
Yeah, it was like
it was like around by like 15%.
His
Like,
target share wasn't that high for being on the field for 70%.
Bro.
70%.
So now you're telling me there's no chance that target share can increase this season? Considering
No, because they got better pass catchers. They got better people.
They
No, why am I going to target the person that sucks? Okay, if I'm the Jets, all right? If I'm the Jets, and if Corey Davis is still in the lineup, but I brought in all these other people that are better than him,
like,
don't you see there's a reason why that motherfucker retired?
Okay, can I ask?
Okay,
I need to ask a question. Taco, this
Mhm.
is not a debate. This is just a question.
Sure.
When was the last time that you can remember and Robbie, don't answer it because you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
When was the last time that you can remember him having an outstanding game?
Opening day
No.
last year with versus the Rams.
Outstanding game.
That wasn't outstanding.
His
Yeah.
outstanding game was against my Chiefs in the playoffs when we had a dog shit secondary that doesn't freaking count when
Listen,
you're talking about fantasy.
There's levels to outstanding. That was ridiculous. At the end of the day, he's shown flashes of talent.
He showed flashes in one game. Go compare everything
One
enough to
game.
that one game.
He's
Go
shown
watch
enough.
it.
He's
Watch
going
it.
to be better than
this
the
is why-
backup running back. The backup running back. Like you're talking about not the starter. Not the
you
starter.
Taco, you
backup.
don't watch film. Taco, this is why you proved to the whole fucking audience tonight. This is what I love about live streaming is that everything is on display.
Yes,
you proved
I agree.
why you don't watch film and how much of that in that aspect that you are lacking. Because if you can literally sit here and tell me, well, you should be able to answer Mike's question without even looking at stats. Like that should have been an immediate. If you're literally going to sit here and be like, yeah, Gabe Davis is better than Jalen Warren at like receiver to running back, and you're going to tell me that the opportunity and the target market you're fucking drunk. Like if you're a quarterback who is Josh Allen, would rather throw a fucking pick then throw to you, we have a fucking issue.
He-
When the picks don't even come when they're coming to you, we have a fucking issue. That's the way I'll wrap that.
If Gabe Davis blows, oh my god.
That's all I no.
Diversify your bonds.
If you guys wanna mock draft with Jeff the Scout, you can. I am not mock drafting.
Taco, what is your ranking for Gabe Davis as a blow up player?
I would say he's probably gonna end up as a wide receiver 3.
That's not a blow up.
Like
you failed.
Repeat your question. Sorry, maybe I misheard what you said.
What do you consider him? You said he's going to blow up this year
because he's already a 3.
He's already a late 3. He's already a late 3. So, like a back end 3. So, for you to say he blows up this year, what rank as wide receiver is that?
For him to blow up, I would say if he's in that wide receiver 2 conversation, then I'm feeling really good because he's being a lot more consistent.
Fuck you playing a flag, goddammit.
Yeah,
give me a rank. Give me a rank. 20. Okay, give me a rank with 5 teams.
Does he make it in the top 24?
If he's inside that top 20, then I'm really sitting back.
Robbie, do you think that he makes the top 20?
Robbie, do I do hot food? Do I like spicy? You know that.
That ain't spicy take.
No. That is spicy. 18, that's spicy for Gabe.
Oh, no. 18. Oh, okay. If he makes 18, that's spicy. He's not a top 24 receiver, though.
No. What I'm saying is, do I like spicy food? No, you know that. I'm white. I can't take spicy food. Yeah,
you can't fucking handle that shit. You Caucasian as fuck.
If he ends up in the top 20, I'm taking a double shot of hot sauce on camera.
Bro, I will.
If he's gonna finish top 20, you said if I had to say what
you said he's gonna
if you're planting your flag, so don't circle back. Taco, stop it, Taco.
I'm not flagging Davis. I'm not letting you con me into that.
No, because you're
better than Warren.
But you're talking that shit like he is. So stop it.
And he's better
because just now, how you back the fuck out. How you back the fuck out. Stop it. How you back the fuck out is exactly what we're saying. He ain't worth the bet. If you ain't betting him as a top 24, shut up.
I still hold
straight up, because there's no point.
Don't ask me about a trade if you don't want my opinion then, because my opinion then is I'd rather keep Gabe Davis because I like that upside target shit. That good offense.
But then so then you feel that he's a top 24 receiver?
No, I just feel like he's
then stop it.
Player in the trade.
Then stop it. 5,
please.
Stop it. 5 on blood, nigga. Stop it, bro. Because you're not convincing no one right now on this stream. You just backed out in front of everyone. You just backed out in front of God and everybody. So stop it, bro.
I don't believe that. I said, why?
All right, Robbie, do the last toast. I'm done.
Let's go ahead and wrap up.
I'm just done.
Let's go ahead and wrap up. Donate to the charity. One more day left. Rumboyz live stream is happening Sunday. Rumboyz Colorado Springs Invitational. Mike,
wait,
I'm gonna need that graphic. No sponsors on that graphic. No sponsors on that graphic. Just me.
Robbie,
what do you want?
We'll talk. Are we done? Or do I get a chance to sign off, my friend?
We are signing off. Does anyone have anything they want to shout out?
No, I don't.
Jeff, do you have anything?
I actually have a shout out.
Hurry up.
Hurry.
No, if it's gonna be a hurry, I don't want to crush you guys, but I wore this shirt for a reason. Landon Donovan, the San Diego Loyal. Okay. I know. Don't look at me like that. The San Diego Loyal lost their team this year due to the MLS taking over. And I want to shout out to the San Diego Loyal and Landon Donovan for the team that they put together. And it's a shame what's going on right now with the MLS taking over these guys. So I just want to say that, and I'm out. Sorry.
Well, yeah, no, I love that. I love that. I'm gonna holler at you about some MLS writing opportunities, by the way, because I know a lot of fucking soccer analysts.
Dude, I love the soccer. I'm actually a referee. I referee, so let's go.
Go, Taco.
Hey, wait, moment of silence for Bray Wright.
Can I do a 10 count?
Yeah. Moment of silence
Ding.
really quick.
Ding. 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 Ding.
Ding.
Ding. Ding. Ding. Ding. Ding.
Damn. R.I.P. to a legend.
I have it DVR'd.
Taco. Anything.
Gabe Davis fucked the world.
Robbie, go, hurry. Robbie, hurry, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe. You already know the vibes. Some big news.
Come on.
Really, really, really big news coming down the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Stay tuned. Stay active for that. We're super excited.
Thursday, big draft night.
It's not Thirsty Thursdays. It's Thursday night football. Thursday night, we will be doing a live draft stream. We're going to draft you guys.
SC
Big
get
stream,
drafted
big
out.
Why the fuck? Hold on. I ain't talked during none of y'all shit.
Yeah, come on. This is. I'm going.
Let's get some. Yo, for real, we are going to increase it. To the chat, we are increasing the professionalism on this show, especially because of new things that are coming. That shit won't happen no more. All right, like I'm straight up. Like I'll just be like, you're off. Like either get your shit together or not.
I'm going.
But other than that, we greatly appreciate you. Be on the lookout for new news coming this weekend. And we love you. We appreciate you. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What to do? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell. Be notified.
Dilly dilly, y'all.
Dilly boys.